Yo, this beat is so fire. I love this beat. Hey, yo, real talk. Hey, yo, real talk. I love that beat. Yo, I really do love that beat. Hey, listen, man. What's up? What's up? Let me get the outros up. Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's good, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy, Persona of Gaming with Persona, host of When Persona Speaks, host of When Persona Interviews, and one half of the host of What's Up PlayStation Podcast. Every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. with my boy, Bari. And this Saturday's episode is going to be magical. It's going to be amazing because we got a special guest that's going to be on the show with us this Saturday. And listen, it's a lot of news. Listen, I'm going to be hyped tonight. For two reasons. One, PlayStation dropped some crazy news, which I'm excited about, and I can't wait to talk to you about. Plus, you know, we gotta talk about the quote unquote console war stuff that's going on out here. A lot of stupidity on social media this week, right? And then the other thing is, yo, your boy's birthday is tomorrow. Round of applause for me. You know, my birthday tomorrow. Oh wow, the sound ain't on. Hold on. Hold up. Your boy's birthday is tomorrow. Round of applause for me. Round of applause for me. You know, my birthday tomorrow. I'm hype. I'm excited. I'm turning 29. You know, I'm getting old. I'm getting real old out here. You feel me? But yo, let me shout out everybody in the chat, man. Yo, El Matador, what is good, man? El Matador, Lay, Raph, Logical, Star Guardian 88, Rollo, God in the building, Buck Rogers, Damien, who else is here? Who else? Lay, Link in the building. Shout out to you, Link. What's good, bro? Caution, what's good, man? Stealth Guy Gaming. You can never tell where he is. Because he is Stealth Guy Gaming. Stealthing in the building, stealthing through the gaming streets. Shout out to my boy Stealth, man. Boy Court, man. Teal in the building. Yo, Teal, what's good, man? How you feeling, man? I know you at work, man. I hope you enjoying yourself at work. Appreciate you coming through, listening while you at work, bro. I hope I help you get through the work day that much faster, and I hope this podcast is entertaining for you, Teal. I appreciate you, bro. Who else we got here, man? Caleb Kaiser in the building. Caleb, what's good, bro? I appreciate you, man. Early birds too, man. I know with some people that was here before the podcast even started, man. Shout out to y'all. Yo, Omar in the building. Salazar Naruto 52 in the building. My boy Jay Bari in the building. The other half of What's Up PlayStation Podcast. Oh, they got my boy Bari, my bro Bari in the building. The other half of What's Up PlayStation Podcast. Remember, guys, every Saturday morning at 11 a.m., the link to What's Up PlayStation Podcast channel is in the description. Yo, Omar, what is good? Shadow Wolf, what is going on? Pug in the building, what's up? Who else is here? Who else? Did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody. I try to shout out everybody like as they come through. And also the lurkers, man. Shout out to the lurkers, man. Yo, listen. I shout out to the people that write in the chat, because I appreciate y'all. Y'all know y'all are amazing. But I also got to shout out the lurkers, man, because I'm going to tell y'all something. Yo, Damon, I'm going to get to that super chat in a second. I'm going to tell y'all something about the lurkers, man. The lurkers they be here. They be lurking. The lurkers be lurking. And the lurkers are just as important as the people that write in the chat. Because a lot of people, they taking care of the kids. They cooking. They driving home from work, or, they working while they listen, or whatever. So shout out to the lurkers that just come through and listen to the podcast. I appreciate y'all as well. Yo, Damien, I appreciate you, brother. Damien, with the $5 super chat, said, happy birthday. Be blessed with many more family. I got to link up with you whenever I catch you on Destiny 2. No doubt, Damien, we most definitely got to link up on some Destiny 2, even though Destiny is trash right now. I don't know if y'all seen the video I put up on Twitter yesterday, man, but Destiny is just, oh my god, man, it's annoying at times. Yo, Eric the Beard, what's good, man? Yo, Slink in the building, what's good, man? Man, I'm so pissed at myself. Had $500 in GameStop last week and traded it away. Listen, let me tell you something about that GameStop stock. I feel yo, Sinister Saber Zero, what's good, man? How y'all boys doing? Yo, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of pissed too, because I didn't buy none of that GameStop stock. Had I bought some of that GameStop stock, your boy would be swimming in the cash right now. You feel me? We would be swimming in the cash. Now they bringing up AMC, which I'm like, damn, I should have jumped on that. So, and what they're doing is they're short selling the stocks. So, it's really a lot of stock market manipulation going on right now. It's pretty phenomenal, actually. But man, whoever bought shares in GameStop when it was like $4 or $5 a share, oh boy, I know y'all are happy right now. But this is the thing too about with that GameStop stock. It's gonna go down. It's gonna dip, and it's gonna dip really hard. So yeah, I might want to have, I wouldn't be jumping on GameStop stock right now. One, because it's too high. Two, that dip is gonna come pretty soon. It's gonna, and when I say it dip, we're talking like it's gonna dip really bad. So yo, Ag Gaming was on a bro, exactly what I saw last year with some of the travel stocks. Complete manipulation. Yeah. That's really what it. And it would have been cool to, if I would have had like, 200, 300, 400 shares, it would have been cool, to cash that in. But it's gonna dip. That it's gonna dip. But yo, did I give y'all a round of applause? I don't think I did. Hold up. Round of applause for the people in the chat. I said a round of applause for the people in the chat. So listen guys, let's talk for a second. Yo, what's funny? I still got my work computer open. I'm still working. I still got it open. Let me close that. Right. All right, guys. So let's talk for a second. Yo, Cosmo, what's going on? I don't think I've seen you here before. Appreciate you being here though. All right, so let's talk. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk. Yo, David Gaines in the building. That's my boy. Yo, David, what's good with you, man? So, all right, man. Listen, we got a really good show today, man. We're going to be talking about this Destruction All-Stars. And PlayStation dropping this impromptu state of play. We're going to watch that, right, guys? Y'all know we're going to watch that, and we're going to be doing our oohs and ahs. And, oh, we're going to watch that. Oh, yes. So PlayStation dropped the Destruction All-Star State of Play. And yo, what's one of the few things that you constantly hear motherfuckers talking about on social media and in YouTube and in podcasts? Let me get my nerd voice.
I mean, PlayStation's a really good, console and whatnot. It's just, some of their games, I don't really know what's going on, right? Like, for instance, Returnal. I mean, what are we doing in Returnal? I don't know. Like, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to be honest here. I don't know what Returnal's about, right? And even, Destruction All-Stars, even though I complained about it being $70 and it really should be a free game, I really don't know what we're doing in Returnal. right? Like, what are we actually doing in Returnal? Because I don't know. Nobody knows,
right? This is what we always see, right? We always hear and see people saying, oh, well, you know, I don't know what's going on in these games. I don't know what's going on, right? And then PlayStation comes through, whoop, and Jim Ryan talked to him.
Enough from me. We're gonna have the games.
Oh, Jim Ryan said, listen, enough from me. Jim Ryan talked to him again.
Enough from me. We're gonna have the games do our talk.
Oh, yo, Jim Ryan came through and said, listen, enough from me. We gonna have the games do the talking. And that's exactly that's exactly how PlayStation is moving. Returnal, they release some gameplay, they release these trailers and things like that, and they give us they give us a glimpse at what we can expect, right? Same thing with Destruction All Stars. We knew it was gonna be this, roller derby-esque style, versus game, right? But you had those people out there like, oh well, this doesn't really look like it's worth $70, and this does, I don't really know what we're supposed to be doing here, and PlayStation doesn't have enough multiplayer games, and they need more. We've seen all this stuff, right, in the community, right? And so I'm just like, I love when PlayStation comes through and they just drop the hammer. They just, because this week was like a really I don't know, the news was kind of, I don't want to say it was sparse in terms of news, but it's been like I know the Medium reviews came out, and we know that Medium is it gets as low as 900p when both worlds are being shown on the screen on the Series X, which is quite hilarious, honestly. But when it comes to people saying they don't know what's going on in like these games that PlayStation has, I always wonder, like, do you people read? Do you pay attention? Yo, Social Joints, what's good? Do you read? Do you pay attention? I'm asking questions. Do you read? And it's really easy to tell when someone's not really reading to understand the information, or really not doing their due diligence to really understand what's going on. Because for something you have to understand, for a lot of people, I wouldn't even say a lot, but for a good number of people, it's better to stay angry than know the truth and be proven wrong. Yo, Social Joints, what's good, bro? Right? You ever notice how, like, you see a lot of people in social media, they're really angry about something, and it doesn't always have to be pertaining to gaming, but, they're just angry about something, right? It could be gaming, it could be real world issues, something. They can be really angry about something, right? Then when someone comes in the comment section and says, oh, well, I don't understand why you're mad at this because, XYZ, like, they get proven, it gets proven that them being angry in the way that they are doesn't make sense, or it really doesn't make sense, because what they're angry about has actually been proven not to be an accurate thing. So really, they're mad at something that's not true, right? In layman's terms. But for them, they still, in their mind, it goes one of two ways. You've got some people that will read this information or read, do whatever research they need to do and be like, oh, well, shit, I don't even know why I was this angry. Wow, it's not even true, or, it's not even that crazy. So, I'll just move on. People will move on, go about their lives, going about their days, and that's it. But then you've got the other demographic of people, right? And this other demographic of people are the ones that will read the truth, read the information, read, whatever research or whatever article or whatever someone may be providing to prove that the way you feel isn't valid, because it's not a valid thing to be angry about, so, and to them, they'll read that or see that and dismiss that and say, oh, no, that's not right, or that's not true, or that's a lie as well, or how that goes, and these conspiracy theory people and gamers,
And so they continue to be angry, and really they end up looking foolish, because it's like, why are you angry? There's nothing to be angry about. Right? Perfect example. Yo, Logical said, only 26 likes? Yeah, man. You know, Logical, man. They don't love me, man. You know, perfect example. Destruction All-Stars. We've had, you know, when Destruction All-Stars was being talked about being a $70 game, a lot of people were like, well, is it worth? I don't know if that's really worth 70, or I don't, you know, y'all know that whole thing started rearing its ugly head, right? So, you know, and you had a lot of people say, oh, well, you know, I feel like this game would be better if it was free. Or, you know, I feel like this is what they'll say. This is how they'll say it. They'll say, I feel like the game would do better if it was free. That's what they would say. They feel like it would do better. That's how they mask them wanting the game to be free or not wanting to pay for a game. Oh, well, I just feel like the game would do better if it was free. You know? So, you know, when you see that type of stuff, right? You say, okay, PlayStation, they go, okay, this game is going to be free. We're going to put it in PS Plus. It's going to come out in February, blah, blah, blah. You still got people that are not happy. You still got people that will say, oh, you know, even though now it's free, it's gonna have microtransactions. Now it's gonna it's always something else, right? And so like they're never satisfied. And Trap, what's good? So, you know, they're never satisfied. So you always look at that situation, or you always look at those type of people. And, you know, for me, I most of the time, and I think I've told you guys this before, most of the time on social media, the way that I treat social media now, because, you know, story time real quick, guys. Story time. Right, hold on, let me put some story time music. Do I have some story time music? I don't. Let me see. No story time, but we're gonna do a message. I think we could do the message. Or let me see. I don't got a story time music. I'm gonna put some story time music on the I'm gonna put story time music on my soundboard so that, you know, we can have like nice little music whenever I do story time. But so story time. So way back in the beginning of like the PS4 generation and like those first 2 or 3 years, right? Debating video game debates and console wars, if you will. Yo, Hen10, what's up? No one works for free. Happy birthday, Persona. Yo, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, you know, way back at the beginning of the generation, you know, at the beginning of the PS4 generation, you know, I wouldn't say like the first 3 years. So from 2013 through 2016, right? Game debates, you know, the console warring, quote unquote, if you will. A lot of that stuff was really fun. And it really had a lot of entertainment. It was a lot of comedy. Like, you know, it was a lot of exposures. Debates were really good because at that time, PlayStation and Xbox were kind of, not 100%. I know PlayStation Nation gonna be like, Persona, what are you about to say here? Don't play with me. Kind of in the same position where, and what I mean by same position is, you know, an Xbox dude could come into a debate and he would have some type of, you know, ammo to a small degree. Even though PlayStation was still putting out more games, better review games, like PlayStation still had the leg up. You know, at that early stage, you know, the back and forth was entertaining and good enough to where it would make good content. You know, there would be some good points made, right? Fast forward to 2021. Debates, back and forth, console warring, it just doesn't have that same spark. You feel me? Like, I scrolled through Twitter. Well, the main reason is because, one, Xbox gave up. Two, PlayStation is just curb stomping the competition. And i.e. the competition is Xbox. So it really, you know, the back and forth that really happened, it's really facts versus delusion. And I'll let you guys guess which person is the delusional one. I think we all know. Xbox. So, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, when you see back and forth happen, it's more so comedy and nothing more. It's not really a good conversation or nothing like that. It's really facts versus delusion or lies or whatever you want to call it. So when I see a lot of this stuff, when I scroll through social media, I see a lot of this stuff, I really don't respond. Games for I was about to say games for entertainment, games for eternity. What's going on? I appreciate you coming through. I hope you enjoy the content. And I've never seen you here before, Games for Eternity. So I hope you enjoy your stay. So, you know, when you see stuff, you know, scrolling through Twitter, you know, I really do laugh at a lot of the stuff. I really do laugh because none of it really holds water. None of it has any type of validity. It really doesn't. There's really no need to really go back and forth with a lot of stuff, right? And I've said this to you guys before. Like, a lot of things, like, if this was like back in the day, I would be replying to a lot of the stupid shit that I see scrolling through Twitter, because a lot of it's just so wrong and so misinformed and just it's ridiculous. But I don't normally respond because there's no need to. Like, so it would be a waste of time now. But every so often, I always see something that someone says that's so stupid or so out of place or just so crazy on Twitter. I respond, or I'll reply, or I'll say something, because it's just like, what? Like, yo, this doesn't make, like, what are you talking about, right? And most of the time, you know, if I respond, I'm gonna make time for that, because I'm like, yo, like, I'm really about to make you look stupid. Right? So you know, when it comes to, you know, Returnal and now Destruction All Stars, you know, a lot of these people are not going to play the game. Even though it's free, a lot of these people that was complaining about the price, they not going to play the game. They really not. Let's be honest here. They really not. Right? So, I'm excited for the game. Like, yo, listen, I had the game pre-ordered. The game for me was pre-ordered last year, like in October. Or whenever, you know, the games went up for pre-order. I had all these games, like launch games that were supposed to be, I had all these pre-ordered. Like the 70, you know, it's funny, I didn't even have the 70. I put 90. How much was the deluxe edition? 90? 85, 90 or something like that? I had that 90 on your boy. Or 80. No, I think it was 80. No, it was 80. Demon Souls was 90. And Godfall was 100. Yeah, I think it was 80. Yeah, I think Destruction All Stars Deluxe Edition was 80. I had that pre-ordered. Like, all that was, you know, that money was already spoken for. When they came out and said, oh, you know, the game's going to be free, blah, 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 whatever, with PS Plus, you know, they sent me my money back. But that money was already spoken for, because the more I looked at the game, the more I was like, yo, man, this really looks dope. This is definitely something that I want to try and play and get my hands on. But they made it free, so, you know, it's a win-win, whatever. But, you know, when we look at what's going on right now with the Destruction All-Stars, they gave us a lot of good news, man. They gave us a lot of, you know, I gotta be honest, PlayStation knows how to drop some news. You understand what I say? PlayStation knows how to drop some news. And my God, today was just one of those days where PlayStation was like, pow, take this, pow, take that, pow, take this, pow, take that. And I'm just like, okay, I'm happy, right? So what am I talking about? First off, let's talk about this right here. Hold up. Where that thing at? You feel me? For those that don't know, listen, let me tell y'all something about PlayStation Plus, because it's been a lot, since that whole debacle or fiasco or whatever you want to call it, since that whole debacle with Xbox Live being 120 for the year and then they reversed it and all that stuff has still been the talk of the town, because it really was a big deal, right? And it's crazy how quickly news shifts, or how quickly news it's hot news 1 minute and then the next minute it's like old news. Like, it's really quick. Like, news tends to circulate very quickly, right? Especially gaming news, right? Because the whole Xbox Live stuff, that literally happened last week. That was last week. Now this week, it's the medium in the 900p. Like, that's how quickly news circulates, right? So the conversation last week, right, with the Xbox Live and the 120, blah blah blah, and all that other stuff, and the excuses that a lot of people was trying to make was, oh well, Game Pass Ultimate is a great deal, and this is a better deal than anything that PlayStation offers, blah blah blah. The usual rhetoric, the usual spiel that people like to push, right? So, obviously there was some back and forth, and look, PlayStation Plus being $60 and the PS Now with 800 plus games being $60, that's $120. But not only that, with PlayStation Plus, you also get those 20 PlayStation Plus collection games, as well as you're still getting the free games every month. 1 free game with PS5, 2 free games with PS4, blah blah blah, whatever. Like, it really is a big deal. It really is a good thing. Like, the deal that you're seeing with PlayStation really cannot be matched right now. Like, PlayStation is definitely offering the best deals, right? So when you look at PlayStation Plus for February, right, we're getting a brand new next gen only title, Destruction All Stars. Then we also are getting the Control Ultimate Edition. And for those that don't know, the Control Ultimate Edition is the PlayStation 5 upgraded version of the game that you get for free. And I'm so glad that I did not buy that Ultimate Edition, because, whoo, I would have been pissed. Because the Ultimate Edition was, Games for Eternity, thank you so much for the super chat. Just showing some support, my brother. Keep it up. Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate that support, man. Thank you. Henry, what's good, man? Def the best bang quality-wise for the buck. 100%, Henry. I agree. So we get the Control Ultimate Edition, right? Then we also get Concrete Genie, which Concrete Genie is a very good title. I will admit, I gotta beat it. I'm like, halfway through, but I'm gonna beat it this weekend, right? So 3 great titles for February, right? That's a bang for the buck. And I gotta tell you, Destruction All Stars looks phenomenal. Looks amazing. And we're gonna look at the video in a second. But, when you see stuff like this with PlayStation Plus and the free games and what they're providing, right? How can you fix your lips to say that anything else is a better value? And listen, put the fanboy stuff to the side. Like PlayStation Nation, look, we all enjoy PlayStation, but let's think logically. Let's think logically for a second. Right? Where is the bang for the buck? Medium came out today. Is anybody really hyped? Like, I'm not seeing no hype or excitement for that. Right? And I'm sure there are people that are excited for the game, and there's nothing against Medium, right? But when Miles Morales was coming out, people were excited for that. When Sackboy were coming out, you seen the excitement for that, right? Destruction All Stars, you've seen a lot of people saying, oh, I can't wait to play this. It looks interesting. I'm intrigued. Like, you see the excitement, and then even when you look at the gameplay, right? There's just so much excitement surrounding this game for me personally, right? Where it just looks like a very lively game that I can't wait to play, right? And it looks gorgeous, colorful, over the top, particle effects. Wacky looking character. Like, this is that wackiness that people keep saying they want. Yo, let me go on a tangent for a second. Yo, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, guys. But, that's one thing I see, like, certain people in this community say, like, they want this. They want the wackiness from PlayStation from back in the day, with Crash and Sly and all these wacky games. I want PlayStation to bring these wacky games back. You keep seeing people saying that, right? Yo, Destruction All Stars looks like a wacky, a very over the top. I don't want to say wacky because wacky isn't really the right word I want to use. Thank you, Star Guardian. Diversity. Diverse, right? Thank you. Shout out to Scott. Yo, round of applause to my boy Star Guardian, man. I was trying to find the right word to use. Shout out to you, Star Guardian. Yeah, diversity. Diverse, right? A very diverse lineup, right? That's what people say they want from PlayStation. When you look back at PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, and we can even, to even make it even harder. Yo, the Almighty Spartan Guy, what's good, man? Quanvo, what's good? To make it harder, pause. We can just look at the PlayStation Plus games throughout PlayStation 4's life cycle. Because when you look at those games, very diverse. Now, granted, some months were definitely weaker than others. JKS Guy Code, what's good, man? Some months for PlayStation Plus during the PS4 generation were definitely weaker than others. I can admit that. I think we all here can admit that. But one thing we also can admit and also can agree to is that the diversity within just the PlayStation Plus lineup. Because if we get into just the PlayStation games in general, we're talking melting pot of diversity. But let's just make it PlayStation Plus games just to make it that much harder on PlayStation to have to provide, right? Or meet the quota, right? So when we're talking diverse and people wanting these wacky games and all this other stuff, PlayStation Plus has been delivering that all through the PlayStation 4's life cycle. Now, step into PS5. Third month now, because we had Bugsnax when the PlayStation 5 launched for free. Wacky game, diverse. Now we got Destruction All Stars. Wacky, diverse. I don't say wacky. Diverse, different. You got Control, Concrete Genie. All three of these games are very diverse and each are very different. Last month, Maneater, Greedfall, and what was the last game? It was Maneater, Greedfall, and Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Right? Three very different games. Rise of the Tomb Raider is pretty much, Nathan Drake 2.0. Greedfall is I don't really know too much about Greedfall. I can't really speak to it too much. But Maneater, you're a goddamn shark. Like, you live your life as a shark. You're a shark. Like, it don't get no more diverse than that. Right? So when I see people, yo, my boy David Gaines, man, I appreciate the super chat. PS Plus has more value than Game Pass at the moment. Value means nothing without fire games. Destruction All Stars going to do numbers for Sony with more cosmetics, arenas, and game modes, etc. 100%. I agree with you 100%, David. He's 100% right. Because the game is free, and it can only go but up. And it looks, like I said, looking at the gameplay, it looks fire. So when you're looking at the diverse lineup that PlayStation is offering you, not just with the paid games that you actually have to pay money for, but also with the PlayStation Plus games, you're getting diversity across the board. So I always have to ask this question. What diversity are people expecting to see from PlayStation, because you're getting the multiplayer games, you're getting the quirky games, you're getting the diverse games, you're getting the adventure games, you're getting the RPG, you're getting some of everything. What diversity are they not offering? Worms Rumble in December. Thank you, Caleb. That's true. Diverse. Fall Guys. All these different games. So where is diversity not being shown at PlayStation? Then again, we're looking at the February lineup. This lineup right here, fire. This is a very, very, very strong PlayStation Plus games lineup that I've seen in a while. This is a strong lineup right here, because you got, for me personally, a very, I don't know if it's fair to say highly anticipated. It's highly anticipated for me, right? But I know a lot of people are saying, oh, well, Persona, it's not highly anticipated in the community. It's highly anticipated. A very highly anticipated in Destruction All-Stars. Control, which is a great game, and it's going to have next-gen upgrades, so 60 frames per second, 4K, no more lagging, no more stuttering. And then you got a very chill, mellow, different type of experience with Concrete Genie. You're getting a bit of everything. So how is PlayStation Plus not a better value? How is PS Now not a good value with 800 plus games? Don't y'all like playing old games? You're getting 800. And it's something I said before. And you know what? Let's not talk about the $70 thing just yet. Not yet. We're gonna talk about that, because I got some tweets I want to speak to about that. But let's look at this Destruction All Stars video here, right? Let's look at this, because I gotta be honest, guys. This, first off, shout out to PlayStation. Shout out to PlayStation for providing us with this impromptu state of play. Yeah, I swear, me and Bari was just talking about this. Was it last week? I can't forget. I forget when we were talking about this. It might have been last week or something like that. Yo, Plus Ultra was good. Cyber Dragon in the building. ISA in the building. Yo, VidK, what's good? Corey Macy. True Virgil, DZA Digital, aka Digital Tiger. What's good, bro? What up, Persona? Do you think Sony should eventually create a PlayStation 4 version of Destruction All Stars to crossplay with PS5? The PS4 community numbers would take the game to another level. No. Yo, Keith, the PlayStation gamer. What's good? DZA Digital. No. It's a PS5 game. It's a next-gen title. People want to play the game. Go get a PS5. I believe in generations. But that's me. Somebody else may say, no, put it on PS4, because I think, everyone should be. What do people like to say about exclusives and all that other shit? I believe everybody should be able to experience this game. I hate when people say that stupid shit. Like, oh, I want everybody to be able to experience the game. So, put it on all platforms, because that's what's best for the gamer. What's best for you? And I'm a selfish gamer. What's best for me is keep it on PS5. You want it? You want the game? You want the game? Buy a PS5. That's how I feel. I stand by that. Yo, Sinisha, what's good? Tell it like it is, Persona. I definitely will, man. I appreciate it. But yo, listen, let's watch this. Let's watch this a little bit. I really want, and the reason why I want to watch this state of play and I want us to watch this together is because, oftentimes, man, a lot of people, and it's not y'all, right? I love y'all, but just people in the community, they act like they don't know what's going on with game. Yo, it's crazy, because sometimes I be watching certain podcasts. I be watching some podcasts in the community. I'll like scroll through and I'll see somebody's link for a podcast and like from somebody that'll share it. So like I'll click it and like watch a couple minutes of it. And like, it's just mind boggling how misinformed a lot of people are in these podcast panels. And I be sitting there and this is why I can't watch a lot of podcasts, because I hate misinformation. So when people are talking about certain things, especially games and stuff that I really care about, like you know, a hot button issue for me is Destiny. And if you guys have been following my channel or follow Barry's channel for a long time, y'all know I am ride or die for Destiny. I know the ins, outs, ups, downs, left, right, vertical, horizontal. I know it all about Destiny. As much as I crap on Destiny now, because Destiny's doing a lot of stupid stuff, it is still one of my favorite games of all time and of the last generation. So if people are going to talk shit about Destiny, come correct. Pause. Because you're not going to talk me under the table when it comes to Destiny. I know all that there is. I know all the information. I read all of the twabs. And for those that don't know what twabs are, this week at Destiny, this week at Bungie, they do it every Thursday. I read them every week. I stay up on game and I play the game. No one is going to talk me under the table about Destiny. So when people want to say, oh, well, you know, Destiny's not that good of a game because there's no story and there's nothing to do. Slow your roll. Slow your roll. Because I will talk you under the table. Because I'm going to question you. First question I always ask people. How long you play Destiny? Did you play Destiny 1 or 2? If they say 2, or if they say 1, I'll be like, how far did you get in 1? Oh, I completed the story. You ain't do shit in Destiny. You completed the story. Yeah, I completed the story, and the story wasn't that good, so I stopped playing. Then you ain't do nothing in Destiny. Stop. I digress. Because I can go an entire year talking about Destiny. But let's talk about Destruction All-Stars, because that's what we all are here for, right? So that's why I want us to watch this, so that we can just remain informed and we all can watch it together and enjoy. And I'll stop it at certain points that kind of like get me kind of excited, tickle my fancies, right? Let's go.
Hi everyone, I'm Colin Berry, Game Director at Lucid Games. And today we're here to give you a deep dive look at Destruction All-Stars, the global sports entertainment event where stars and cars collide. This adrenaline-fueled action game arrives on the PlayStation 5 console in February. That's next week. And active PlayStation Plus members will be able to download the game at no extra charge from February the 2nd through to April the 5th.
Yo, Caleb, thank you so much for the super chat, bro. He says, here lately, Star Wars Battlefront 2 has been my itch or go-to multiplayer game nowadays. Yeah, man, listen, COD has hurt me. Right? So I don't play Cold War anymore, and I've been trying to find another multiplayer game. So I really just been playing Destiny multiplayer a lot. But yo, listen, I wanted to stop it right here because, like, yo, the way the characters move, right, and the way, like, just the movement of the characters looks very, very free and very streamlined, and it looks like they got a little bit of swagger, you know, when it comes to how they move and how they jump and stuff like that. And we'll see it later in the state of play as well.
Here we go. In Destruction All-Stars, your goal is to get inside a vehicle and cause as much carnage as possible.
I don't know why he's skipping like that. Uh-oh. They're trying to say something about my internet. What you say about my mama?
But there's depth within the destruction. You'll select from 16 diverse All-Stars, each with their own special abilities and a unique hero vehicle. Then you'll strap in and compete in arenas around the world. While Destruction All-Stars were built with...
Yeah, that's one thing I like as well. I like the fact that, like, all the characters, because if we go back, let's go back to that screen, right? Because if we go back and, like, you see all the characters here, they all look different and unique. Like, I'm looking through all the characters, and no one character looks the same. And I got to be honest with y'all, all right? I got to be honest with y'all. So, Shorty here, I forgot her name, this chick right here, she's someone I'm going to be using. Buddy right here, he's got that shield that he puts in front of his car, and like he does so much damage. I think I'm gonna use him. But let me tell you something about this chick right here. She look kind of fierce. You feel me? I'm digging her a little bit just off of how she look in her little portrait picture right here. You feel me? So I'm gonna check her out and see how good she is. But you know, we noticed that there's actually more characters than what they showed us back in the trailer. I think it was last week or the week before. But you know, so some characters that stand out that we didn't see yet was this chick. I don't think we saw this guy right here. We didn't see Angelo. And we didn't see Buddy right here. And we didn't see the girl right here. So that's something that stood out to me as well.
that there's definitely a lot of characters, and the characters that they showed us before, that was only a small portion. So that's definitely that stuff. And I don't think we saw this chick either, actually. The chick with the turquoise colored hair. I don't think we saw her either, which is pretty cool.
Vehicle. Then you'll strap in and compete in arenas around the world. While Destruction All-Stars were built with online multiplayer in mind, let's establish the basics first, and then
this tiger chick,
gameplay of Mayhem,
the tiger chick right here. This is this Bari character. He gonna be using her.
Okay, let's get behind the wheel. In Destruction All-Stars, you'll have access to 3 common vehicle types. The first vehicle is all about speed and getting you from point A to point B as quickly as possible. This car drifts and takes corners like no other in the game.
Yo, look how this looks, bruh. Yo, this just looks so colorful, and so just it just jumps out. It just jumps out at you. The colors really pop. It looks smooth. Like, yo, I can't wait for this game. Like, honestly, like, no cap.
This smaller, more nimble car is the most responsive, agile vehicle in Destruction All-Stars. It's designed to help you have maximum control. Finally, we have the heavy vehicles. These are all about
So the heavy vehicles, I'm letting y'all know right now. Oh yeah, that HDR gonna be fire. I'm letting y'all know right now, the heavy vehicles is most likely what I'm gonna be using, because I'm in RPGs and things like that, I always play a tank. So I'm fucking with the big bodies.
ability, and they can endure far more damage than the others.
Come on, hit them like you mean it.
These common vehicles are disposable by design. We want you in and out of the vehicles, taking damage.
Look how quick they
wrecking
like
others,
jump
and
over, they
getting
jump
wrecked.
out the car and whatnot. I really like
In the bottom left
that.
of the HUD, you'll see a hero vehicle icon and a hero icon. You'll charge up your hero ability and hero vehicle as you evade, wreck enemies, and collect vehicles.
Look how you jumping
Let's
over
check out
cars
the
and
hero
stuff,
ability
man.
And hero vehicle for Lupita and Shift, 2 of our over-the-top all-stars. Lupita is an offensive-focused driver. Her hero vehicle leaves a trail of fire to damage your opponents.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that trail of fire gonna be OP.
Her hero ability enables her to do the same whilst on foot. Here's Shift. He boasts a more subtle defensive playstyle.
Shift is somebody that I was
Shift's
gonna
hero
use as
vehicle
well.
can slip into stealth mode, enabling devastating ambushes with a souped-up slam attack.
Yo, so Shift is definitely a character that Shift is definitely a character that I was definitely like, yo, I could see myself using him. He's very situational, like with the invisibility, but imagine being invisible, driving around the arena and slamming into fools. Yeah. That's fire.
On foot, Shift's hero
I can see that
ability
being
allows him to
useful.
become invisible and disappear from your opponent's
And
minimap.
again, being invisible, right?
What's more,
So kind
when
of
in
being
hero
able to
mode-
do like being invisible and kind of being able to do like stealth kills and all that. Yo, Magnificent, what's up, man? Being able to do like stealth kills, like running up on somebody else's car while you're invisible and pulling them out the car or something like that. Yo, that's gonna be like really dope. Like I want to try that stuff to see if he'll be able to do that. So Shift will
All
definitely be on the
characters can double
squad.
jump and move faster, so you can zip around the arena in a fluid, flashy manner. And speaking of movement, our characters have incredible traversal skills that go far beyond running and jumping.
Look how smooth the walking and
wall
running
run.
it looks. It looks really good.
Vault and vault boost, ricochet off walls, dodge, and far more. These athletic feats are every bit as crucial as strategic driving.
Look how good the
Use your
movement is.
All-Stars abilities to score, explore, and battle for new vehicles as you careen across the arena.
Damn, he destroyed
If
the
you
hell
dodge
out
an
of the
incoming
car.
rival vehicle and manage to jump onto its roof, you can attempt a takeover or a wreck over. React faster than the driver, and you can claim their ride or destroy it.
Yo, that's pretty dope, man.
This combination
Stuff like that is like really dope. Persona, you gonna platinum this? Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I ain't gonna say yes, but I ain't gonna say no. I'm gonna try to platinum it because one of them trophies where you got to get the 50 wins and then kill 3 enemies at the same time or something like that. That might be pretty difficult to do. But I'll definitely try to platinum this for sure. But being able to like jump out the whip and like get on other people's whips and steal their cars and yo, that stuff just looks really fun, right? Like it looks like a very fun game, and it's multiplayer, and it looks great. It looks great, man.
Of acrobatic abilities and bone-rattling car combat makes Destruction All-Stars a truly unique experience. Whether on foot or behind the wheel, scoring opportunities are plentiful, and you always have a move to make.
Detonation, the other side.
In addition to Mayhem, there are 3 other modes that you can play online or via the single-player arcade mode. Let's check out Carnado, an 8v8 team-based mode that's a favourite of the team here at Lucid. Your
Carnado
goal in
looks fun. It looks like
is to earn gears by smashing, wrecking, or stealing your opponent's vehicles. But Carnado has a catch. You can only bank those gears by driving your vehicle into the Carnado. And
Yeah, I was gonna
wrecking
say
your ride.
Carnado reminds me of like a kill.
The longer you stay out and
So
about, the
so-
more points you can bank, but you risk.
So Carnado reminds me of like kill confirm from Destiny. That's what Carnado reminds me of, and it looks pretty fun. That's definitely a team-based mode. I'm definitely gonna want to try. I definitely want to try that. Me and Barry, see how good we do. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that Carnado is definitely a mode I see myself playing quite a bit.
Losing them all. Next up is Stockpile. It's a team-based game that's all about collecting gears and controlling each of the 3 banks. Wreck your opponent, then jump out of your vehicle to collect their gears.
Actually, no,
Quickly
this
deposit
is
them into a bank
okay.
to
I had
take
it mixed
control.
up. Hold up, I had it mixed up. So this is all right. So I had it mixed up. This mode, Stockpile, is like kill confirmed, where whenever you kill somebody, you drop gears. So Stockpile, that's the mode. Stockpile is the mode. And I think this is actually a singular mode. This isn't a team-based mode. Carnado still looks like it'll be really fun as well, but Stockpile is definitely the kill confirm, quote unquote, type of mode that I, for one, am. I love kill confirm from Call of Duty. So yeah, that's day one.
Evasion and quick thinking are key. One hit will scatter your gears across the arena. Naturally, your opponents will be up to the same shenanigans, creating a tug-of-war dynamic. Finally, we have Gridfall. With the
This
last
one
all-star
looks good.
standing
I feel
wins
like
the
this
match.
mode here, for some reason, I feel like this mode was inspired by Fall Guys, and y'all will see why in a second.
Sections of the floor will fall away over time, making the match more and more dangerous as it progresses. In Gridfall, you can eliminate opponents by knocking them into the abyss,
Yo.
or by wrecking them.
Look, you
While
keep
you have
them
a
off the
limited
thing.
number of lives, you can earn more as you play. So get ready to make some death-defying leaps to stay in the action. Ever the showboats, our All-Stars are always ready for a change of clothes. You unlock even more flamboyant costumes and cosmetics by using one of 2 types of in-game currency: All-Star coins and Destruction points. You earn All-Star coins by playing online and earning XP. Destruction points can be purchased at the PlayStation Store, and later this year, you'll also be able to earn them by competing in daily and weekly online challenges.
Now hold on, let's play that back. We gotta play it back for the slow people, guys, cause you know there's gonna be somebody that's gonna say,
Wait a second. So are you telling me that there's cosmetics in the game that I can actually spend real money on? See, that's what's so anti-consumer about the games and gaming industry and PlayStation. PlayStation is just so anti-consumer because look what they're doing to the games.
so let's play it back. We gotta slow it down. We're gonna slow it down to 50. I don't think 25 because I don't think they're that slow. But for the slow folks, let's play it back and hear what he said again.
You earn All-Star coins by playing online and earning XP.
You earn points by playing online and earning XP. Hold on, keep on going, buddy. Let's hear the rest of it.
Destruction points can be purchased at the PlayStation Store.
So you can. There's 2 ways, guys, not one. Uno, dos, ladies and gentlemen, dos. There are 2 ways that you can earn credits to buy cosmetics in the game. One is by playing the game, and playing online, earning XP, and you get points. The other is buying credits from the PlayStation Store. There are two two ways that you can earn, that you can grab and buy cosmetics. Because I know someone somewhere is going to watch this and then jump on social media and be like,
This is the problem with the gaming community. Why do you guys keep doing this? This is so anti-consumer. PlayStation, you've got to stop.
when it's like, hold on, buddy. Relax. Yo, Michi, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming through, bro. Yo, Sick in the building. Sick, what's good, bro? He said, y'all knew they were going to have the MTs. Oh, yeah, you know them MTs. Yo, Arsenic Steel, what's good? Y'all knew they was going to have the MTs, man. Like, come on, stop it. But let's continue.
And later this year, you'll also be able to earn them by competing in daily and weekly online challenges. Whether you're redeeming All-Star coins or destruction points, the content you unlock is for personal expression only, and it will not gain you any competitive advantage.
You heard what they said? Do I need to slow it down? You heard what he said. Let's play it back one more time. I want y'all to hear.
Redeeming All-Star coins or destruction points, the content you unlock is for personal expression only, and it will not gain you any competitive advantage.
It's for personal expression only, and buying any type of cosmetics will not affect multiplayer. Meaning, if you buy some super powerful gear or something like that, no, none of that. It's strictly cosmetic, and you don't have to buy it. There's no pay to win. Yes, thank you, Star Guardian. There is no pay to win.
Now let's look at the challenge series. Each series can be redeemed with destruction points.
Yo, can we just admire... Yo, guys, can we just admire how beautiful this game looks? Like, how colorful and how vibrant. I really cannot wait to see this game on my TV. Because looking at it through YouTube and all that at like 4K, and it looks so beautiful there. So imagine me seeing this on my TV native, like right in front of me from the console. Ooh, I can't wait. Let's finish this out.
And focuses on one All-Star and their rival. They provide a little bit of backstory and character motivation, as well as plenty of heated action. In each challenge, you'll pit your skills against rivals in the gameplay modes mentioned earlier, as well as unique single-player challenges such as Crash Course, Break Time, Skirmish, and my personal favourite, Transporter. Challenges culminate in a final showdown with your rival. It's time to show them who's truly on top.
Beat me in the arena, if you can.
Oh, you want me to put you back in your lane? Fine. Buckle up, kid. School's in session.
And that was your first in-depth look at the outrageous world of Destruction All-Stars. Now you're ready to start dishing out some awesome wreckage for the highlight reel.
So I'll read your super chat in a second, Dave. So we're getting single player background stories for the characters, single player challenges and things like that. We're getting 3 modes in multiplayer, 16 characters, 16 different cards, 16 unique abilities and things like that, cosmetics and all that good stuff for free. For free. So I have to ask the question again. How is PlayStation not the better deal? How is PlayStation not providing their bang for the buck? Jim Ryan, talk to him.
Enough from me. We're gonna have the games do our talking.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know Uncle Persona would never steer you wrong. Y'all know this. Y'all know I wouldn't steer you wrong. Y'all know what the bang for the buck is and always will be. It's that PlayStation. I mean, listen, I'm a fan. I love I enjoy PlayStation. I'm a PlayStation fan. Be mad. Yo, David Gaines, I appreciate you with the super chat. Clan Clan custom colors for characters and cars is a must, man. And different emotes for entering the arenas and matches. Also clan challenges, so much potential. That's what I'm saying, David. It's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of potential here with this game. And they even say, hold on, let me let it finish out, because he even said there's more coming later this year.
Destruction All-Stars lands on the PlayStation 5 console on February the 2nd and will be included at no extra cost for active PlayStation Plus members. But launch day is just the beginning for Destruction All-Stars. New modes, new characters, and refreshed playlists will arrive throughout the year. Thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you in the arena.
New modes, refreshed playlists, new characters, coming all throughout the year. I mean, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? And I'm asking serious questions. It's a no-brainer, isn't it? It should be. It should be, right? Because the value. That's what's most important. That's what we talk about. Am I right or wrong, ladies and gentlemen? Who's offering the bang for the buck? I can't wait for February 2nd. February 2nd is literally next week, Tuesday. I can't wait. I'm excited. Now it's time to... Well, listen. Destruction All Stars February 2nd. I don't really try to tell y'all what to and not to buy. I'm not that type of person. I think you all can enjoy whatever you want to enjoy. But I do think everybody should at least give Destruction All Star a chance. Right? Is it fair? Is that fair to say? I think everybody give it a chance. A chance. That's all I'm asking for. A chance. Give it a chance. I'm ready for it. I'm hyped. I'm excited. It's a day one. As soon as I get off work between you and me, come closer. I'll tell you guys a secret. Come closer. I can't say it too loud. A little bit closer. Come on, lean in. A little bit closer. I might actually be playing the game while I'm working on Tuesday. Shh. Don't tell nobody. Shh. Don't tell nobody. But we might be playing the game while we working on Tuesday. Shh. But listen, that is Destruction All Stars. I'm excited. I'm sure a lot of you are excited as well. But let's get into something a little bit more, how do you say, a little bit more console war-ish. Because why not, right? So we've had this conversation before. And it's funny too, because I find myself revisiting certain topics or revisiting certain things, because for some reason in the gaming community, it's very calculated too. It's very, very calculated. But sometimes in the gaming community, people tend to resurrect, if you will, topics or talking points, or, things that just, that people are quote unquote angry about. Your boss already knows. In fact, he's watching right now. My boss might actually be watching right now. I don't know. He might be. Right? So one of the topics, so you guys read the title, right? $70 games. Let's talk about it. Because for some reason, people just can't get over this hump, this hurdle, this fake outrage that they have about spending $10 extra for games, or at least spending $10 extra for games that they want, right? Because let's be honest, a lot of people in this community are not buying every single game that's out, right? A lot of people aren't doing that, right? And hold on, I'm setting it up. So the ones that are buying games, most people will buy, well, I'll say it like this. Most people will buy the games that they really want. Right? That's how most people are. Like, most people will just buy the games that they want. Like, oh, I'm excited for this game. I can't wait. Right? That's what most people will do. Right? And so when it comes to the games that most people really want, the $70 price tag, or really $70, $80, $100, because let's be honest here, guys, a lot of people haven't spent $60 on games in years, because people buy the deluxe editions, people buy collector's editions, ultimate editions. Like, a lot of people haven't spent $60 on games in years, right? We're talking console people, because PC guys don't buy games anyway. They either steal them, pirate them, or wait for a sale, because that's what PC gamers do. Anyway, so because why support the developer, right? That's what PC gamers think anyway. So when it comes to that $60 price tag that people keep trying to hang on to, I can guarantee you a lot of these people that are angry have bought deluxe editions of games. In some form or another, they've bought a deluxe edition for a game. And this is prior to the $70 price increase. Now listen, I'm not going to sit here and explain to you why $70 is good, or why $70 games are bad. I don't got time for that, and quite frankly, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I don't mind supporting the developer, and I'll buy games that I enjoy anyway. I'm not buying every single game, so if I gotta spend $70 for a game, fine. But this is where the conversation is gonna go, because I see a lot of people. Chuck, what's good, bro? I see a lot of people trying to tie PlayStation to games being $70. Right? They're trying to tie PlayStation to the inception of games being $70. Right? And so I'm thinking to myself, and I was wondering this for a while, I'm like, why do people keep whenever they talk about $70 games, why do people keep bringing up PlayStation and not just using the industry? It's always been something that's like bugged me out, because when I look at it, I'm like, one, PlayStation hasn't started this. Two, PlayStation is not the only ones doing this. They didn't start it. They're not doing it. And realistically, this is just another way for people to harken on PlayStation, because PlayStation breathes and the world just goes crazy, or PlayStation, whatever. It's a problem, right? Now, something that I always wondered with this stuff is with PlayStation, right? How many games are really $70? Because the way a lot of people talk, you would think every game in the PlayStation Store for PlayStation 5 is $70. Right? Eric the Beard said, Microsoft just had the record quarter and they tried to double Xbox Live. These dummies really think they are going to increase the price of a Game Pass or something else? LOL at Game Pass. Listen, this is what I want to do. So we at the PlayStation Store. And don't worry, guys, I'm going to open the chat in a second, because I do want to get y'all thoughts and talk to y'all. So this is the PlayStation Store. These are all, y'all see it, all PS5 games. Y'all see it. Hold on now. And I want us to count how many PlayStation games, no, hold on, I'm talking if it was developed by a PlayStation developer, and obviously third-party games will count that too. But I also want to count the PlayStation titles, because for a lot of people in the community,
Oh, well, it's PlayStation's fault that games are $70.
this is what they'll say. They'll say one or two things, right? Because if they'll say, oh, well, games shouldn't be $70, blah, 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 PlayStation charges $70 for this, blah, blah, blah. That's what they'll say. And then when you say, oh, well, the industry, the normal rebuttal to that would be, oh, well, the industry is the one, and this is what I would say at least, the industry is the ones that introduced $70 into the ecosystem as a proposed price for games, which is true. That's not a damage control. That's not a fanboy answer. That's the truth. And remember what I was telling you guys earlier about how someone being, you see how I like my podcast to be a learning experience, because I love to make things come full circle. Remember what I was talking about earlier in the podcast about how people like to be angry about things that they, one, don't understand, two, don't care to do research on, or three, it's just something that they want to do. They just want to remain angry, because it gives their anger validity by not acknowledging the truth. Right? What did I say earlier? That's what I said. So when you tell somebody, oh, well, the industry introduced $70 into the ecosystem as a proposed price for games, right? People will say, oh, well, their rebuttal, and mind you, like I said, that's a fact. That's not a fanboy answer. That's not a damage control. No, that's a fact. The fact of the matter is the industry, not PlayStation solely, the industry introduced $70 games into the ecosystem. The first batch of $70 games were third-party games introduced into the ecosystem. That's a fact. That's a fact. That is a fact. Right? But for a lot of people, their rebuttal to that will be, oh, well, PlayStation didn't have to get on board too. Huh? I just told you that the industry introduced $70 games, and you then run back to PlayStation as still being the ones that are wrong for also charging $70 for a few of their games. How does that work? How does that work? We're talking about the industry introduces $70, but you keep running back to PlayStation. So it raises the question, who really is the corporate shill here? Who really is the fanboy? Who really is the one that can't think logically about something or can't get out their feelings? Because you're talking about the industry and what the fact is, and people run back to PlayStation as being the ones that are wrong. Why? Those are the questions that I'm asking, because when I see it on Twitter, I immediately wonder, why are we running back to why are you running back to PlayStation as being the main one at fault for something that the industry introduced? And again, this is not damage control. This is not a fanboy, this is just a PlayStation fanboy trying to defend PlayStation. No. This is me providing you with a fact and wanting you to provide me with an understanding of why your anger, your misplaced anger at PlayStation isn't something that is just being angry at the industry as a whole. Why is it that you're zeroed in on PlayStation? That's ultimately, that's my question. So when I'm asking them or wondering why, they never can answer that, because it just goes straight back to PlayStation. And the title answer, oh, well, PlayStation didn't have to jump on board. PlayStation didn't have to do it as well. But you're not answering the main question. What about the industry? And then my second question, how many games from PlayStation are $70? And again, from PlayStation, meaning developed by a PlayStation studio. How many games are $70? They can't answer. They'll say, oh, well, Returnal Returnal doesn't look $70? How? What about Returnal doesn't look $70 to you? They can never answer, because it's not about. This is my put your tinfoil hats on for a second, guys. Let's put the tinfoil hats on for a second, because it's not about the realistically speaking, it's not about the $70. That's how I feel about it. It's not about the $70. It's the fact that PlayStation can charge $70 and have millions of people pay that without question, because the games are so great. The games are so highly sought after. Fanboys in disguise, guys. Fanboys in disguise. It's something I've said It's something I've always said. No one in this community is a neutral. I want you to remember that. Nobody in this community, I don't care how great they try to make themselves out to be on social media, how much influence they have, how many followers, and no one in this community is a neutral. Everybody in this community has a favorite something. If they tell you they don't, they're lying. Don't listen to them, because they're full of shit. But let's look through the games. Let's look through the games, guys. So, the PS4 and PS5 version of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, $59.99. The Gold Edition, $100. That's the super bundle with 3 games, $160. Right? What else? Assassin's Creed Ultimate Edition for PS4 and PS5, $120. Astro's Playroom, free, because that's the game that came pre-installed. Atelier Ryza 2, $60. PS4 and PS5 version, right? Back for Blood, PS4 and PS5 version, $60. Okay. Balan Wonderland, PS4 and PS5 version, free upgrade, $60. Where are the 70s? Borderlands 3, which is old, so that, $60. Call of Duty Cross Bundle Edition, $70. Okay, so that's our first $70 game, which is a third-party game. Bugsnax, $24.99. Deathloop, which is a PlayStation 5 only title. Deathloop, $59.99. Demon Souls, our first PlayStation title, $70. That's one for PlayStation. Dirt, PS4 and PS5 version, $60. Devil May Cry Special Edition, PS5 version, $40. Hold on, we got 4 pages, guys. We're going to get through this. Oh, wait, our second third-party title, FIFA 16. I was going to say FIFA 6, FIFA 21, $69.99. What's the pattern here? Godfall, a third-party title. $69.99. So that's 3 third-party games now, $70. Versus 1 PlayStation title, $70. But who's counting, right? Hitman 3, Standard Edition, $59.99. Cool. Hood, Outlaws and Legends, PS5 only title, $30. Year 1 edition, $50. Cool. Immortal Phoenix Rising, PS4, PS5 version, $60. Cool. It Takes Two, $40. Just Dance, $50. Madden NFL, PS4 and PS5 version, $60. The 2020, the Madden NFL 21 Next Level Edition PS5 version, $70. 4 games. Maneater, $40. Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, $50. Oh, but you want 2 games? So you get Miles Morales and the remastered version of Marvel Spider-Man 2018, $70. Now, this one, people are going to try to make an excuse to say, oh, well, Miles Morales costs $70. No, it doesn't. Miles Morales costs $50. Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2018 remastered, together costs $70. That's 2 games. They'll try to get you with that one. Don't fall for it. Monsters Energy, $60. This is the base version. Mortal Kombat 11, $50. NBA 2K21. This is our 4th. Is this our 4th? Yes, our 4th third-party multi-plat title. $70. What's the theme here? MXGP 2020, $60. What's the theme here? Let's go to the next page. Neo, PS4 and PS5 version, $50. What's the theme here, guys? PS5 version of Outriders, third-party title, $60. What's the theme here? Planet Coaster Deluxe Edition, $60. What's the theme here? Resident Evil. Actually, no. Resident Evil Village base version, $60. $60. Now Returnal, $70. That's 2 for PlayStation. That's $70 for PlayStation only titles versus 4 multi-plat titles. What else? Sackboy Big Adventure PS4, PS5 version, $60. Temtem, $40. Nihon Collection. Why is this? So the PS5 version of Nihon Collection, why is that $70? That's kind of weird. Wait. Oh, because this was Nihon. Oh, okay. Nihon Collection, $70. You're getting 2 games. Times that by 2, $30 a piece. Hold that. Y'all thought y'all was going to get that? Pff, stop it. It's a collection. Stop it. Watch Dogs Legions, PS5 version, $60. What's the theme here? Ladies and gentlemen, what's the theme here? So, through 4 pages of games, remember, PS5 titles, all PS5 games. So, let's count all together, right? So, there were 2 PS5 titles that were $70. 2. And there were 5 multi-plat titles that are $70. I gotta ask the question. Y'all know what's coming next. Where's this outrage at PlayStation coming from? Where's it coming from? Is PlayStation really the ones to be blamed for the inception of $70? So you might be wondering, Persona, what does all this mean? You showed me all these games. You gave us all this information. You did your little rant, your little monologue, Persona. What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the anger, that a lot of people have towards PlayStation about $70 titles is misplaced. Because which is greater? 2 versus 5. Which is higher? I went to school. Now, I'm no mathematician. Okay? But my teachers in kindergarten, 1st grade told me that 2 is greater than 5. I mean, oh, wait, no. That's an L. 5 is greater than 2. 5 is greater than 2. I give myself an L. I give myself an L there. 5 is greater than 2. 5 is greater than 2, not 2 greater than 5. I misspoke. Y'all can give me an L. Go ahead, put the L in the chat. I'll take the L. Yo, Andre, what's good, man? Eddie, what's up? Sinister, what's up? I'll take the L. Y'all can type the L in the chat. Go ahead, type it in the chat. That's an L. I get it. It's an L. Right? But it's an L. I'll accept it. I accept the L. It's fine. The whole chat about to throw me an L. Oh man. But where does this come from? Where is this coming from, right? So, listen, man, I normally don't. I actually do because I like exposing people. But shout out to Blandrew, right? Blandrew, he a cool person. I don't have no issues with the guy personally, right? He cool. But he's just so happened to be one of those people that posted something stupid. And again, misplaced hate towards PlayStation. When you provide the facts, they don't want to hear it. Yo, Eric the Beard, what's good, man? Off topic, but you have Kina in the background. Have you seen the short film they made for Majora's Mask? Watch it on stream to get a feel for the stories they can tell. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out, Eric. Arsenic said, Jay, you can read that. He might be talking to somebody else. But Andrew just so happened to have to be in the crosshairs of this L, right? So he says, it's sad how much pull Sony has over the mindset of gamers and the media. Sony cannot go to E3, censor games, $70 for games, no crossplay, etc., and get so much defense and understanding. Literally, all you have to think is if this was Microsoft, for people true feelings to come out. So, a lot of the other bullshit he was talking, I'm just like, I ain't really, you crying at that point. But, the $70 for games one is really what stood out at me, right? And I asked, who started $70 game prices? Was it PlayStation or the industry? Think carefully before you answer. Think carefully before you answer. For two reasons. We just went through all the PlayStation 5 titles. Only 2 of them are $70. 5 plus are $70 that are multiplats. Where should the anger be? Where should it be? Then, Blandrew's a Nintendo guy, which is ironic because Nintendo probably provides. It's probably the most. Nintendo is probably the most corrupt, or not corrupt, but the most anti-consumer out of all three, or out of the big three. You know how much Breath of the Wild costs right now? $60. Full price. No sale. Full price. That's insane. So, I had to say, look, first, why do we keep trying to align PlayStation with the inception of $70 games? The industry started that, which is truth. That's a fact. It's not an opinion. That's not a damage control. That's a fact. Go look it up. Second, Blandrew, Nintendo guy, should you really be the one trying to have this conversation? Check the people in your camp first, sir. And I provide the games. Super Smash Bros. $54. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a last gen title. This is from Wii U. $60. This is a remake. $55. I love Zelda. $55. Breath of the Wild. $58. Excuse me? Excuse the hell out of me? Are you crazy? $70, two $70 games from PlayStation is the problem? That's the problem in this community? That's what's hindering gaming in this community? $70 games? Huh? Insanity. We gotta laugh at that. Right? And that's what really had me wondering and thinking about this whole $70 conversation. Because when you really look at it, a lot of people's anger is misplaced. Yo, Harry, what's up, man? A lot of people's anger is misplaced because it's not PlayStation's fault. As much as a lot of you would want it to be PlayStation's fault, you want to be able. You know what's funny? A lot of people in this community, they hate PlayStation so much. They hate PlayStation's success so much, and it burns them inside that they can't say that it's PlayStation's fault that games are $70. Because factually, it's incorrect. So it burns them up inside. But they still try to find these small little finagle ways to tie PlayStation to games being $70. You'll see people say, oh, well, and the funny thing is, they'll try to make it look like PlayStation's the only one charging $70 for games, when these same multiplats that are on PlayStation that are $70 are also $70 on Xbox. $70 on Xbox. But for some reason, you only see them mention PlayStation because they'll say, oh, well, Game Pass, it's only $15 a month and you get this. But no, games on an Xbox platform, if someone is not buying into Game Pass and they're on an Xbox platform, they're paying $70 for games. And that's a fact. But see, this is the part, and we were talking, I was talking about this earlier. This is the part that a lot of people can't stand. That if Ratchet and Clank, Horizon Zero Dawn, and God of War, if all three of those games released right now for $70 a piece, no one would complain. But let's take it a step further. Shout out to I don't really have too many dealings with him, but Heart 8. Heart 8 said something that I was scrolling through and I seen it and I agreed 100%. Because it's 100% the truth. Right? Shout out to Heart 8 again. He says something that I agree with 100%. Here's some games I know you fake mad-ass clowns would pay $70 for without thinking twice. GTA 6, God of War Ragnarok, Breath of the Wild 2, Halo Infinite if Game Pass didn't exist. That's 100% a fact. And that goes back to what I was saying at the beginning of the podcast. It goes back to something I was saying at the beginning of the podcast. People will pay for something that they deem is worth paying for. A lot of the games that's going into Game Pass, They're not, to a lot of Xbox fanboys, they're not worth paying for. That's why they champion Game Pass so much. They're not worth paying for. They're not. For me, for PlayStation doesn't need PS Now or need to put their titles, even a new IP like Returnal, doesn't need to be put into a subscription service in order for it to move units. Hello, Horizon Zero Dawn, one of the best-selling games of 2017, did record numbers. Days Gone sold well. New IPs coming from PlayStation do not need to be in a service to move units. It doesn't. No one complained about the Switch carts cost of $60, but the 3DS games cart costs $35. Listen, you know why, Harry. We all know why. Like, we know why they weren't complaining, because Nintendo don't do no wrong. Y'all know that. Y'all should have known that. Y'all know that by now. But look, I want to hear what y'all think. I'm about to open up the chat. I'm in the Speak from the Heart Discord. New IP sold 10 million copies. Exactly, Rollo. Exactly. But listen, I want to hear what y'all thoughts are on this $70 thing. Come through to the Discord. I'm speaking from the heart today, so we need to Speak from the Heart Discord. Come through to the Discord, man. Link is in the chat if you want to join the conversation. Come on through. Speak your mind. Speak your thoughts. Let me know what y'all think. Yo, is that my boy Stealth Guy Gaming in the chat? What's good, bro?
What's up, my brother?
What's good, man? Link, what's up, man?
What's up?
What's up with these $70, fellas, man? Talk to me, man. Tell me, what's up with these $70, man? Is it a ripoff? What's good?
I mean, I don't know. You can't point the finger at Sony and the pricing. I mean, I feel like it was just a direction the industry was going for these next generation games, PlayStation and Xbox. So, I mean, if Xbox had a game they could sell for $70, I'm pretty sure they would.
They got Halo. They could. I feel like if Xbox came out with Halo Infinite for $70, people would buy it, without question.
They haven't put out a AAA Xbox exclusive game yet, so we don't even know what their pricing is going to be. They haven't.
I feel like it would. See, and that's the funny thing. Game Pass shields them from that. But because each game is going day and date into Game Pass.
But they still will sell the games.
Yes, they will still sell the games individually, and I'm curious to see how much those games would cost.
Yeah.
So it's not PlayStation's fault. Court, what's your thoughts, man? $70, man. Like, who is to? Well, let me ask you this question, Court, because you know me, I know you. You know me, and I know you, and you know that I know you as much as you know me. I can never do it as good as Bari. Bari does it the best. But we've been gaming together for like almost 10 years now. So we buy games. You, me, and Bari, out of all of the council, have bought, like, between the three of us, almost like 1,500, almost 2,000 games, maybe more.
Pretty much. I mean, I looked at my library the other day and it was like, you got 800. I was like, just stop on it.
Yeah, I think I'm at like 753. But so when it comes to like the price of games, is this?
You know me, and I know you.
There you go.
You know me more than I know you, but I know you more than you know me, but you know me because I know you.
There we go. There go my boy. There go.
Yo,
my
what's
boy.
good, man? With your young ass, man? That boy young, man. Yo, I just want to squeeze his cheeks real quick.
Hey, bruh. Hey, man. I'm gonna need you to
take it how you want to take it. Take it how you want to take it.
They're gonna have to hit their paws, brother.
Take it how you take. I ain't pausing nothing, Court. I ain't pausing nothing. I'm gonna squeeze his cheeks. I'm gonna tell that man happy birthday.
Hey, yo.
What's wrong with that?
Hey, yo, bruh. Hey, yo, bruh. That man is insane. But yo, with this whole $70 thing, Court, is it a long time coming? Like this, you know, seeing that games most likely will be across the board $70. Like, how do you feel about that, man? As someone that buys games not just on PlayStation but on PC, like, how do you feel about this?
Not surprised. This is something that I had seen a while back. I'm like, it's going to eventually hit a point to where they're going to increase the price of these games. It's like, yeah, I know there'll probably still be microtransactions, but there's going to be an across the board increase eventually at some point. I don't know why people don't expect that everything else in the world increases, but suddenly games shouldn't increase.
Court, I need you to speak from the heart, man.
Look, but no, I'm just saying, it's like, you know, we constantly see phones getting more expensive every year. It's like literally an iPhone comes out this year and it's like $900. Next year it's $1,200. The next year after that, $14, then $50. I'm like, we see increases across the board on every other damn thing, but suddenly it's taboo for games to go to 70.
Yo, like I said on Twitter, to Kofi's tweet that he, you know, put up on Twitter the other day, I said, listen, man, hey man, say man, look, anybody, you know, is wanting like a price hike with these games. Would everybody love the games to say 60? Heck, would people love the games to be 50? Sure. But I'm saying with the price hike that we understand when it comes to these games going up, especially when it comes to the PlayStation games. Because if you want to keep smelling that PlayStation fragrance, it's going to cost you. You know what I mean? You are getting the toppest quality the highest quality when it comes to voice acting, when it comes to animations, graphics. Median drop tomorrow. Is that the top? Is that the highest quality of graphics? Huh?
Not at 900p.
Exactly what I'm saying, bro. Exactly what I'm saying. When that Ratchet and Clank hit, you know what I mean? Let's say Last of Us Part 3 or God of War Ragnarok, when that hit, you think people, let's say those games cost $70. You think people gonna be like, oh my God, when is this? No, people's gonna say, I want to smell that fragrance. I want to spray that shit all over my skin. I want it all over my body. That's what people's gonna say because they want to play the damn games. Yeah, but at the end of the day, nobody's is parading around here talking about yeah, price hike. No, you know what I mean? But we understand, yo, these games, the development cost is increasing. And like we just played, everybody in here just played Last of Us Part 2. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And look at the quality of that game. You know what I mean? And you expect with the next generation. So you telling me that you want the quality of games to stay the same? You want it to be stagnant. You don't want it to increase from the Last of Us Part 2. You know what I mean? Yeah. Would I be mad if the game stayed the same price? Hell no, I'd be happy as hell. But am I gonna, cause a fit because a game go up $10 more? Especially when I'm looking at the game like, yo, okay, this is worth it. Look at Demon Souls. When everybody played Demon Souls, everybody's like, whoa!
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I agree 100%. Yo, we got somebody.
Okay. At the end of the day, when you have a hobby, man, you gotta support your hobby. Most hobbies out here ain't, I'm not saying every hobby out here costs money and all that stuff, but majority of the hobbies out here is gonna take you. It's gonna cost you something. People want to game for free left and right. Look at Game Pass. That's what you want to game. That's what you want to play all day, all year.
The fodder.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I would say this about the $70 hike. I'm for it, but I really wish we could prevent companies like Activision and EA, mostly EA, for making use of it. Like PlayStation game, we know they are quality top of the board, creme de la creme. They deserve to be $70 because they put hard work in it. But when you look at games like something like Madden, that game doesn't deserve to be 70. Even when you look at a game like Cyberpunk, doesn't deserve to be 60 nor 70.
Nah, that game should be 20.
That game
That shit should
shouldn't
be
even
free.
be 15.
That shit should have been in Game
with the-
Pass.
on what's called on console. I don't know about the PC version. You do you with the PC version. That's on you. But on console, they should have never charged what 45 or something 50 for that game or something
60.
like that.
Yeah,
So I understand the price hike, and the sad thing is they wanna turn it into quote unquote ammunition against Sony. Instead
Turn
of
what against
thinking-
who? Wait, what?
Ammunition against Sony.
Enemy.
They wanna
What's that? Animation.
Ammunition.
turn-
Ammunition.
fuck me,
Oh,
ammo.
ammunition.
My
Oh,
bad,
okay.
my bad,
Okay,
my
no.
bad.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure what you were saying. Okay,
Someone knew what you were saying, Omar.
Nah,
He
I
tried
really
to make a
didn't.
little crack a little
No,
joke.
I really did. I'm dead serious. I
Try to
did.
make a little
No,
crack
it
a
is
little
that.
joke.
It is
Yo,
that.
still
It
bar.
is that.
Yo,
You know exactly what you saying, bro. You wanted to make a little crackle and a little joke.
I
Come on,
really
what you
did.
said?
I really did. I really did.
An
know what he
enemy.
said.
An enemy.
I thought he was saying enemy at first. That's why. Yo, we got a
Yo,
new.
can I say
bad,
can I
my
can I
bad,
say this
my
before
bad.
you introduce a guy? Can I say this before you introduce a guy? Because we gonna make it. We gonna put out the red carpet. You know what I mean? We're gonna slice up the cake and cheers to the new guy that's in here. But I want to say this before we introduce the new guy that's in here. New guy, I'm sorry. Okay, please forgive me. Hit the like button. This is what I want to say. A lot of gamers, they lack discipline, man.
Facts.
Sometimes you don't. If you against the price hike so much, you don't gotta buy the game day one. But you know what? You lack that motherfucking discipline, cause you know if you log your ass on Twitter, that shit gonna be lit up.
They really want the game
Screenshot.
though. That's what I'm saying. Like they really.
Exactly.
Gamers never stand by their convictions. How many times they say they're gonna boycott this and that and not play this
Yeah.
game? Oh, shut up. They don't give it. Listen, man. But yo, we got somebody new on the panel. Shout out to Henry, man. Yo, Henry, what's up, man? Say what's up to the people. Oh, damn, he left. Oh, as soon as I said what's up.
Oh damn.
Oh, no.
As soon as I was about to
Yo,
introduce him, he
my
left.
bad, Henry, man. My bad. Well, he will, man.
He will come back. He will come back.
Yeah, I think he'll
if he
come
wants.
back. But my
Yeah.
whole thing is like, cause again, Kofi. One thing about Kofi. Shout out to Kofi. Cool dude. But one of the things that he was trying to use in terms of like why to justify the $70, why it shouldn't be 70, is microtransactions. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, I don't think people understood what I was trying to say, right? Because I said, why would a company depend on something that someone potentially won't buy as a definite financial gain for a game instead of putting a game to 70 and knowing that that's a definite purchase? That makes no business-wise. That makes no sense. Regardless if microtransactions are in a game or not, everyone's not buying microtransactions.
But that's also the discipline factor too. You're not forced to buy the microtransactions. Well, certain games or majority of the games. You know what I
Just
mean?
want to
But
say this. Henry is back, so give him the floor.
Oh, there you go. Yo, Henry, what's good, man? Say what's up to the people, man.
Oh, what's poppin', man? My bad. I'm in the Zaxby's drive-through right now. You feel me?
Hey, that's what's up.
Trying to procure some Zaxby. You know what I mean?
Okay. The
But,
South. The South. Where you from? What part of the South you from?
I live like 45 minutes from Atlanta.
All right. There we go. Georgia in the building, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to
but-
Georgia, man. What's your thoughts on this? Well, welcome to the panel, bro. What's your thoughts on these $70, man? Like, give us your thoughts.
When it all boils down to it, in my opinion, folk pay for what they want to pay for. You know what I mean? And with especially these days, when a lot of folk buy games, they'll pay for a season pass. You feel what I'm saying? They'll buy $10 skin. You feel what I'm saying? They'll put forth extra money into games they want to play anyway. You know what I mean? Personally, I ain't got no problem paying high 70. You know, because if I'm gonna play it no matter what the price is. We'll go to a movie, watch an hour and a half movie, spend $40 up in there paying for the ticket, buying the popping corn, getting the drink, and all that type of stuff. So if you wanna participate, you're gonna pay to participate. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I agree 100%, man. People will spend money, like, you know, going on a, you know, a lot. This is how you know a lot of people priorities is like out of this world, because dudes will spend $30 on movie tickets, $40 at their concession stand, which is more than $70. Well, that is 70, 40, 50, 60, 70. That's $70 right there on a date with a chick. It's still not smash at the end of the night. That's a bigger waste of money. That's a bigger waste of 70 than buying a game that you gonna get some enjoyment from. I'm just saying. You feel me?
It depends. It depends.
It depends.
You might touch a titty in the
Nah. I mean, listen, not for no 70. You know, at least give me some head.
Hey,
anyway, at least give me some head. But you know,
you planting the seed, man. It's all about planting the seed. When it grows into a plant, then you fuck it. You know what I mean? That's all it's about.
I'm with you.
So when you buy that game for that $70, you ain't gonna beat it day one. You know, you're gonna get to chapter 1. You're gonna get to chapter 2. You know what I mean? And then you gotta wait till you get to chapter 3 the next day because you're tired and you want to go sleep.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, he said side boob ain't enough.
It ain't, bro. Side boob ain't enough,
y'all some
bro.
freaks, man.
Hey, listen, man. What you mean? $70 on a date just to touch a titty? Nah, bro. Nah.
I can't do it, bro.
Hell nah, I can't do it.
I ain't say you touch a thigh, you know what I mean? Get a little peck, a little, you know.
At least give me some head in the theater. I'd be happy with that.
Here is the problem.
I was about to say, I was about to go down memory lane, but go ahead, Omar, man, go ahead, dog.
Back in the theater at some bullshit ass movie, you'll give it. Look, I know, Mari. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know, bro. Go ahead, Omar. My fault. Go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. You remember back then they were literally talking about crunch, no crunch, and all that jazz. Like gamers, and I'm saying gamers very loosely. Like I'm literally even putting it in quotation. Gamers just don't know what they want. They're against price hike. They're against crunch. They want a game to make use of everything, ray tracing, 50 FPS, and all that jazz, and they just want to pay $15, $20, $30 for it. Like,
you know, but see, that's the thing. I don't think it's gamers don't know what they want. I think people just like to be real talk. Misery loves company. That is a very true saying, man. Like,
that's true.
People,
that's hella true.
People really just enjoy being angry. Like they just want to. It's just always want to look on Twitter, man. It's an echo chamber of just complaining. Just about everything.
It's easier to be negative than to be positive in this day and age that we live in. But at the end of the day, like, people just don't want to see the advancement in games. When there's everybody always claiming, "Oh, I want a new IP, new IP comes out." You don't really see the support. Like,
they don't support it.
Yeah, new IP got a certain price point.
Or they'll say they want something new. It's the same thing with this whole Destruction All Stars, right? What people always saying? Oh, PlayStation need more quirky games, diverse games, more multiplayer games.
And then we get it, and they're complaining.
First
they didn't want to spend $70 on it.
Yeah, they want Destruction All Stars, but like I said, when that price tag hit, everybody was like, whoa. I don't know, man. New IP, online only.
New IP, $70. I don't know if that's something I really want to spend money on. You know, I think, you know, it should be, you know, it should be free. Cause it's something I said earlier in the podcast. This is how they try to mask not wanting to pay for a game, because they'll say, oh well, I think it'll sell better. It'll do better if it was free, because it'll have a better, more thriving community. My nigga, what? Like, Buy the fucking game.
So that's not necessarily true all the time.
Hell no, that ain't true. Hell no, that ain't true. Let me.
Go
ahead.
Just because something free don't mean you gonna fuck with. It's mad shit out here free that folks don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, like I said, for me personally, Destruction All Star, $70, they getting that $70 out your boy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because I'm interested in it, I like to play it. It look fun as fuck. You know what I mean? Like when it come out, I'm not working that day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the crib. I'm at the crib because I'm trying to play it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And folks make all these proclamations up front, and then when they present it with something, then they got excuses. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to free to play too, a lot of people look at that game. They would look at the game and it was like, oh, that game have a stingy stench to it. You know what I mean? Free to play, that terminology, let's have a stingy stench. Because a lot of people gonna be saying, oh, grinding, oh, free to play, free game. You know what I mean? A lot of people take more value when you actually paying for a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember when we interviewed David Jaffe, and they came with the whole the Drawn to Death is gonna be on PlayStation Plus. And remember we asked him, was like, yo, how do you feel about free to play? Because free to play has that notion that is that stigma to it, that it's gonna be like a lame game, or it's not gonna be a full game. It's gonna be play a couple of hours, then you gotta wait to earn to play back again a couple. The cell phone formula, or the cell phone outline with these free to play games. So at the end of the day, free to play it can be a hit or a miss. You know what I mean? It's not every game is Fortnite. There's so many free to play games out there, but look at the ones that's really hitting. You know what I mean? You gotta have that look. You gotta have that attraction. Or gamers gonna be like, oh, that looks fun to play. I felt like they nailed it with the state of play with Destruction All Stars. Yeah, they showed all the trailers and stuff, but this was a much needed trailer here, or video here explaining the game and what the modes. You can write it all day, but now when people see it in video form, it's like that. Oh, that's what the mode is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm glad they're showing the visuals. Yo, let me get these 2 super chats real quick. Shout out to my boy Star Guardian, man. He said the same people that complain about that are probably the ones that buy scalped RTX 3090s for a minimal performance difference. Exactly.
Oh shit!
That's a fact.
Star, you going too far.
Dudes are spending $2,500 to get native 4K at 120 uncompromised. Talking about PlayStation, talking about people spending $70 on games. Man, stop. Like, you PC dudes have no room to talk. And then shout out to David Gaines, man. Shout out to my boy. He said, some gamers want everything for free, man. And then in the same breath be like, but we support the devs. How? That's a fact.
Yo, that is a fact, yo. That's the realest shit ever read.
Very true statement.
Persona.
Yeah.
I sent you a DM. Check it.
Okay.
You just slid up that man DM, bro.
Oh, yo, I was gonna talk about the shout out to you, Omar. So Omar talking about this Capcom, the Capcom report that came out about their financials for 2020. Yeah. PlayStation for 3.3 million copies sold for their games across fiscal year 3, quarter 3 of Q3 2020. Switch 1.15 million, and Xbox 300,000.
That's Game Pass, bro. That's what Game Pass has done to the gaming community.
But this is what I'm saying.
Game Pass is like Warzone to Call of Duty. It looks good on paper. It's popular. Mm-hmm. Some people love it. They claim that they love it, but it's killing the Call of Duty core game. Game Pass is killing the core gaming industry.
But this is what I'm saying, and let me zoom in because I want y'all to see. I want people to see this.
300,000, bro.
Let me explain something.
Jeez,
slap in the damn face.
Let me explain something to all of you that don't understand how business works. This is very imbalanced. At the least, Xbox should be, because Xbox is in third place in terms of sales. At the least, they should at least be at 1 million, 900,000, 800,000. 300,000?
That's sad, bro. that community and fan base is toxic for real.
We're talking
Yeah.
10. PlayStation outdid them times 10.
They don't support or respect gaming.
But you want to tell me that people putting their games in Game Pass is a better deal for exposure? What? Look at the sales. Look at the sales, man. And Capcom put out quite a few games last year.
Resident Evil 3 being one of them that everybody was capping for.
Exactly. But look at that.
And what they put out?
bro.
They put out Resident Evil. They put out. Did a Monster Hunter come out last year?
No.
I mean, they put out more, content for the DLC, but as far as month, no.
No, I really think the big game was Resident Evil 3 last year. I know it was something else. I can't remember at this moment.
Street Fighter Champion Edition, Mega Man Zero Collection, Resident Evil. That came with 3. That's pretty much it. What they put out.
Even still, that's fucking.
But if a company is looking at this, why would they go with Xbox? Serious question. No fanboy shit. Why would you go with Xbox?
What you offer. You don't matter what you offer as far as we can put this in. And this is their Q3. So this is probably including their like DMC, special edition and all that. Jesus.
Yo, shout out to David Gaines, $5 super chat. Xbox gamers are the equivalent to Cowboys fans. Jesus.
That's a fact, yo.
3.3 million. What's 3.3 million? Let me see. 3.3 million divided by.
Oh no, this is Capcom. This is their third quarter of 2020. So because they only count equating for PS4. So I guess that's not for the special edition because special edition they hit PS4. It's just the DLC of Virgil hit.
PlayStation did 11 times better than Xbox One for Capcom games. Why? So the next time, the next time you see somebody on Twitter that's complaining about PlayStation getting a third party 1-year exclusivity deal with a third party game, show them this. Or if the Switch is getting a deal.
They can't be mad at that, bro.
Fuck no, they can't be mad. All these people that are complaining about third-party deals and how this is anti-consumer and what about the rest of the community and all this other shit. Look at the sales. I want to know the Square Enix differences because they complain about getting Final Fantasy games. They got them. They ain't buy them. They complain about Kingdom Hearts. Why we can't get Kingdom Hearts? You got Kingdom Hearts. You didn't buy it. Well, remember, Kingdom Hearts 3 didn't do as well on Xbox as opposed to PlayStation.
They're bad on Xbox.
Yeah, I think 15 even didn't do that well on Xbox as opposed to PlayStation.
Yo, 15 didn't do shit on Xbox.
Yeah, it didn't do anything. Go ahead, Omar. My fault.
At some point, we gotta ask ourselves just how big is PlayStation market share. It's like I'm really starting to wondering just how big is that market share. Like it makes you question what are people on Xbox side doing.
What the fuck are they playing?
Bro, they ain't playing these games. That's what they ain't doing.
Call of Duty,
They ain't playing these games.
Yo, real question. Like, what? Yo, if you're not buying these games, like the Monster Hunter World, Iceborne, the DMC 5.
Yeah, I know what they buy.
What they
buy?
buy?
Call of Duty, Madden, NBA 2K.
That's across the board, though. Even those games sell better on PlayStation.
They do, but they do
All
purchase
of
those
them
games.
are better on PlayStation, though.
They, of course, do better on PlayStation, but they do buy those games. But that's
You
the
know
only
what's
game
funny?
they buy.
They exclusive games they're not even buying, bro.
No, they
yo,
don't buy them.
I'm not trying. Yo, that Game Pass is. I'm telling you, bro. Game Pass is polluting the gaming industry, and it's showing with these sale numbers, bro. I don't give a damn what Microsoft is putting out there. 18 million. Bullshit. You just had a promotion for 3
let me
months
find that.
for
Let me find
$1.
that article.
You just had a matter of fact, that promotion is still live. 3 months for $1. Any new subscriber to Game Pass. I can subscribe to Game Pass right now on PC Ultimate for $1.
$1.
I bet you money that the medium is not going to do well.
They're not going.
Hell no, they ain't gonna go.
Nah, not seeing that 900p shit. Nah, that shit. They definitely not try to.
I mean, that's on Xbox. Xbox needs to. It's almost as if there is no regulation on Xbox front, and in the sense of there is no quality of control. Shout out to coffee_.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm looking for
when it comes to Xbox, it's not about playing.
He is the one.
Omar, you breaking up on my end.
This is yeah, Omar, you breaking up. You might want to leave and come back.
Is he breaking up?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause he's going in and out for me.
This is my thing, right?
Yeah, my bad. You were breaking up.
Yeah, you
Can
break.
you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you.
You biting a little bit.
Okay. I just want to say that it's almost as Xbox just don't care about what they produce in the sense of what do they put out to the public.
So, let me play devil's advocate. Let me play devil's advocate there, guys. Omar, Bari, Henry, Link, Stealth. Let me play devil's advocate.
All right,
I'm an
Xbox
fanboy, man. I'm an Xbox fanboy today. Listen, their game revenue is up 51% year over year, $5 billion. Xbox content and services up 40% year over year. Xbox hardware up 86% year over year.
You can't get caught in that because they just launched a new console.
I don't want to hear those facts. Okay, I'm an Xbox fanboy. What I say is the truth. That's the fact. They're doing better financially. We're doing better financially, guys. I'm sick of y'all talking about Xbox.
And look, when it comes to financial reports too, you really and truly, like, if you are interested in any of that stuff, you don't just want to see like the revenue. You want to see the profits as well. Like, yeah, you can gain this amount of money all day, but what are you really coming back home with? You know what I mean? Revenue is just how much money is coming in.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. If revenue is up 51% year over year, wouldn't that mean that they're taking home a profit?
No, it doesn't mean that you're taking a profit. You just launch a console. You have to market that. You have to launch on a console. Not cheap. There's a reason why you're not seeing the revenue coming in and profit, bro. You're not seeing that shit. There's a reason. Microsoft is neglecting to put that information out there so it can look good. Like, this is the amount of money is coming in. But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, it's cool that you're up, your revenue is up and all that stuff. But how much are you taking in as far as you earning? Profits. A lot of stuff go into launching a console. And we already know it's not cheap. And plus, you launch that console worldwide in more regions than you did with the Xbox One. So it took more money.
One console, two consoles.
And that's two consoles. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point.
So the revenue could be misleading. The gaming revenue it could be the console revenue and not gaming and all that revenue. It could be mostly the consoles.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, revenue is not what you like actually earned. Revenue is just the money that's just coming in, like how much people's buying. How much
money you generate.
How the profit is going to come through is like, where is that money going after you bringing that money in?
What I mean? My Xbox brain tells me that 51% year over year is a good thing for Xbox because that means we'll get more games.
Yes, this is what they're showing here is a good thing. But like I said, it's being like the profit is being shaded by this game. People just can't look at revenue, bro. Like revenue, it's gonna be good and dandy. It's all good, you know what I mean? But end of the day, it's like say the online arcade, right? Certain money was coming in from Twitch, and when we had Patreon, but if you run into tournaments a day, how much of that money is really that you're earning? You know what I mean? It's nothing that you're really earning.
Got you. I think my Xbox brain is starting to comprehend. So what you're saying is, Xbox is doing good. Yo, shout out to Young Boy Gip. He said Xbox don't game; they just be on YouTube, Netflix, and Pornhub. Damn.
And GitHub.
Oh yeah, niggas be on GitHub. All right, so then in y'all's opinion, looking at this revenue in the news, and shout out to my boy Z Huge, man. I've been following him for a minute.
He blocked me on Twitter.
That's why I tell y'all, do not tag me and no bullshit about towards devs and all that. I don't play that shit. Don't tag me in none of that stuff.
I got blocked because of that.
For real. But with the gaming revenue and everything and all this stuff that we're seeing, are you guys impressed? I mean, we know Bari's not impressed. But are y'all impressed by this? And do you think that Xbox can really turn things around this gen by banking on Game Pass alone?
No. Look, my issue. Sorry, Barry, just 1 second. My biggest issue is quality control. As long Xbox don't do quality control, and I don't believe they have. How can you allow a game like the what's called Medium come out like this?
I mean, this game is playable. The game is playable.
Medium, it doesn't look like it's a bad game, but you're not gonna compare that to a PlayStation game. You're just gonna keep that over there. Like
I wouldn't compare that. See, you can compare something like that to Until Dawn, and Until Dawn is better.
Until Dawn is smoking that game. That's one of the best looking games last gen.
And it runs with 1080p.
It makes a question: did Microsoft fund this game? Did they help the developers? Did they give them instruction? Did they check on them to see how they're doing? It's almost.
I'm sure that if the game is in Game Pass, I'm sure that Microsoft.
It's almost as if
Microsoft themselves is not funding that game. They're paying for the exclusive rights
right.
Yeah, because it's coming to PlayStation, isn't it?
And to market again. I don't know if it's coming to PlayStation, but
it's a time console
developers
exclusive.
Didn't throw that out. That it's not coming to PlayStation. Okay. It's the same story with Blair the Witch and all that other.
But didn't Blair Witch come to PlayStation?
It came a year after, I think.
It
right.
did.
This game
I think it's safe to say this game will
It's
as well.
a time console exclusive.
Who gives a fuck? When Blair Witch came to PlayStation, I didn't even give 2 fucks about that game. Same thing with this game.
Talk about that game. It's too old to be giving 2 fuck about it.
Well, the quality.
Okay, so let me ask you
my thing about the medium, I was listening to Dealer Gamer, and he told me that the Xbox will have a 30% delta over the PS5. You will no longer see 30 frames per second games, no more. How the hell does the medium come out and it's 30 frames per second? It's not even stable. It got frame rate issues, and it's on the world's most powerful console with 12 T-flops of power. Dealer Gamer, the D-Batch, Tim Dogs, Kid Smooth, they all lied to me. And good thing I didn't get an Xbox. If I listened to them, I would have probably got an Xbox. But good thing I had some damn common sense. And this is crazy. You remember when they got mad about Ratchet and Clank Spider-Man because PlayStation showed their trailer off in 30 frames per second in 4K native? It was like, oh my god, look, PlayStation 30 frames game. This is horrible. Xbox, you will never see 30 frames. Their first exclusive game for the console is in 30 frames per second. There's no performance mode. There's none of that. There's 30 frames of dynamic resolution.
30 frames is some bullshit.
You know what I believe?
Hello, guys.
That's a fact, Henry. Yo, Sick, what's good, bro?
What's up, Sick?
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Man, I'm doing fantastic myself. What's happening, Jay Barry, man? Kind of fill me in. What's going on, bro? I was just, in the back taking care of some business, and then I happened to come back to the stream, and things were just getting a little wild.
Things were getting too spicy for the pepper.
The medium.
They
you know what
were.
happened?
You know what's funny? I just watched that episode. I swear to God.
I love it.
The medium further the point that no one
wants an Xbox. It don't matter the service.
Yo, that song come into fruition.
Hey, watch
boy.
out! You might get copyrighted by that music.
Nah,
Sick
they won't get
copyright,
copyrighted
man.
by that. Nah,
Sick won't copyright.
I'm
I
just
fully
talk-
own that song.
Yo,
Completely
yo,
own that song. And
Listen, let
I'm
me tell you
just
something.
fucking
Yo,
with you.
let me get y'all point of view on this, right? Dynamic resolution is supposed to help with performance. Am I wrong or right?
You're right.
You're right. Huh?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Would I be crazy to say, yo, why the medium doesn't have like a performance mode? Like so on Xbox Series X, if they was to do a 60 frames per second mode for that game, what would be the resolution?
480p.
But that's the thing, though. Like with all the power, and I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm really legit asking this. With all the power in the Xbox, how can it not handle running 2 worlds simultaneously like that at 60 frames? I'm just curious. Like,
all what power?
The VHS and all that stuff.
Velocity
None
engine,
of-
the machine learning.
None of that is power. All of that is theoretical, and that's only if there's nothing in the way to achieve that particular level of performance. So again, it's.
So are you
niggas
telling
got
me that
played.
So are you telling me that the power on the paper is not really the power that developers are going to be utilizing in the development of games?
Not at all.
Oh, shit.
Not at all.
I gotta ask Sick this though. Well, Sick, what about the fast SSD and velocity architecture that this game is taking full advantage of? Because it's an Xbox Series exclusive. Why is the game having pop-ups and pop-ins in the goddamn game, Sick? What is going on? Why is the game not loading in properly? The girl jacket looked like a leather, then it turned into a pleather. What is going on, Sick?
Well, so in regards to the Xbox and, you know, all of the jargon that they gave you, I mean, while it is in effect, it was also in effect on Dirt 5 as well. So just because they have little tricks to get certain things, you know, to work at a certain point, a certain way, it does not necessarily means that it's going to, you know, have an impact that is really good on the games that, you know, may require a little bit of extra power. Again, those methods that you referred to, like VRS and stuff like that, that's a lot of trickery to get a little bit more out of what they have. I mean, and honestly, just because they get a little bit more out of what they have, it doesn't mean that it's any better than really what they have. I mean, it is what it is. Just like VRS, when they use variable rate shading, you see a whole bunch of fucking like things that are in the distance look like they're rendered at god awful low resolutions in comparison to things that are in the foreground. I mean, and that it's just working as it's supposed to. There is no need for tools. There is no need for things to be better. It's just that's what it is.
So then let me ask you this question, Sick. Are we seeing a glimpse into what we'll be seeing throughout the course of this generation for Xbox?
Yeah, I mean, okay, so look at it like this. When we saw Ratchet and Clank, we were super impressed, right?
Yes.
When we saw Demon Souls, we were super impressed. Every time we see the PlayStation, we're super impressed. But every time the fucking Xbox comes out, it's always like, whoa, maybe there's a bug here. Maybe there's a glitch. Maybe we need to contact the developers. That should tell you something. Yeah, that maybe that should tell you something about what you can expect. I mean, they're just trying to hold on long enough so that they can get another piece of hardware out there.
So you think they're gonna put
I agree now, bro. I agree.
So you think we're gonna be getting a pro version of the Xbox?
Oh, yo, every rumor for Xbox has came true, bro. All that what was it called? Series V or whatever? I
believe it. That's Series
right
V.
there with you, bro. I'm right there.
I think there will be a Series V for sure because.
But do they suck at creating consoles though? Because
they do.
How can a console be quote unquote stronger and then underperform?
Well, tell me this. Why are we said the same thing when the Xbox One X came out, right? Mm-hmm. Like, yo, what the fuck is going on? yo, I thought this was supposed to be a beast over the PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
And if you ask people about a game, they will universally say, what game?
Halo?
Nope.
I don't know. Which game?
The game that they universally say justified their purchase of the Xbox One X. Because remember, it only takes one game for them.
Oh, Red Dead Redemption.
There you go.
Yeah. For the Xbox One X.
Yo, Chris, what's good, bro?
Not much. What's up? Nah,
Yo, Chris gonna have a good old time on playing the Xbox tonight.
That man might get kicked out of the Xbox. He might get kicked off of playing the Xbox.
Yo,
man.
put the boot on their neck, bro.
I am always wondering when you're gonna get kicked out, for real.
Nah, Smooth won't kick him out because Smooth know Chris a PlayStation dude. Like that's why he's there for the discourse. So like that's not Smooth won't do that. Trust me, Smooth will get mad. He'll get mad, but he won't kick him off the ball.
Yeah, nah. What he does again? Nah, I'm there for the balance, man. I'm there so playing the Xbox isn't a circle jerk of misinformation. Like if there's some bullshit, I usually say, yo, that's some bullshit. So.
Yo, shout out to Nick and Smooth, man. D Nice and Smooth, man. Them my boys.
So Nick is cool people, but he got some horrible taste in games, bro.
Yeah, some of his takes do be off a little bit.
His taste in games is horrible. You know, somebody that's like pick the worst type of games to play. It's just like, yo, bro, are you forcing yourself just to have these gaming, tastes? You know, like your taste bud is horrible, bro.
I'm telling you,
like,
playing
geez.
Xbox tonight, playing Xbox tonight gonna be. Niggas can't wait to play medium. I'm telling you.
It's gonna be interesting.
I'll be like, yo, look, this shit.
IP and give it.
I was looking at the gameplay and I'm just like, yo, this looks.
It look boring.
It come out tonight, right?
I think so. It comes out tonight.
Yeah.
Persona streaming it tomorrow.
No, I'm
yo,
not.
and
Nah,
you
no,
know,
don't say
the
that.
same.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stream it.
I'm tuning in because the same. You know that same part where she's smoking a cigarette, she's looking around. I was like, why the animation look so stiff? You know what I mean? And even Digital Foundry could have damage control that shit when I was watching. I was like, yo, the animation it just don't look right. Like her skin is fake. Like you don't get that with a PlayStation game.
Her eyes look weird too. I'm like, yo, her eyes.
Yeah, like her eyes
so
are moving, right?
Yeah, they like really big. Like I don't know, her shit just look really fucking weird. And I'm just like, it's look kind of.
At some point,
off.
you gotta ask yourself: are we expecting too much from Xbox?
No. I'm stopping you right there. Oh my, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, bro. That's yo, exactly, bro. Yo, stop that. No. I'm cutting that off. I'm cutting that off at the horse. No, I'm cutting that off at the no.
These dudes been hyping
That's
up
an
console.
That is an Xbox. That is an Xbox defense tactic. That is an Xbox defense tactic.
Let's say this: gamers aren't.
Let me explain myself. I'm not trying to damage control this.
You did.
We have seen the X being underperforming comparing to the PlayStation Pro.
It's not
So my
underperforming.
point
It's
is-
performing where it's capable of performing.
Well, in the sense of, they said they called it that stronger than PlayStation Pro, yet the PlayStation Pro outperformed it in that sense. So my point is, at some point, can we just all agree that Xbox is never going to be on that next level?
No,
Like,
because if you accept that, then that means you accepting mediocrity. No. I expect PlayStation. I mean Xbox.
They put out a promise to their gamers for them to shell out $500 that they were getting this box. It's Microsoft that was promoting this shit. We can't be like, yo, yeah, because no, we have to hold them according. Yo, you have to hold them to they word, bro.
And Phil Spencer, bank safe built head ass. This dude said that we hear you, we understand, we're gonna do better, we're gonna get better. No, there is no accept this or accept that this is as good as they can do. No, because I agree with Barry. I paid $500. Yo, I didn't pay. Hell no, I didn't pay. But someone paid $500 for this console.
But is that not on him or
No. It's not on him. It's on Microsoft to deliver. If Microsoft doesn't deliver, it's Microsoft's fault that they lost that customer.
Persona. Why a lot of people, not the people with common sense wasn't saying this, but why there was a lot of people saying they were going to get an Xbox Series X over a PS5? Can you give me the main reason?
Because Xbox had VHS Velocity RDNA 2. That's what the spec house was saying.
A lot of people were claiming that the Series X were going to have the better
multiplat. Yes, that was a big selling point, and that was a selling point that Microsoft themselves was pushing. That was a selling point that Microsoft themselves were pushing.
PlayStation had a showcase here. Aaron Greenberg clicking and clacking on Twitter. PlayStation great show, but those games will run great and run good on the world's most powerful console, Xbox Series X, this holiday season. Lying to the people. They know that console is dog shit.
But see, that's the next line.
Ain't no 30% higher than the PlayStation 5. They lucky that the medium isn't a multi-plat, bro. They lucky the medium is not a. They lucky that shit is only on Xbox.
Especially if the medium had a performance mode which has 60 frames per second at least at 1080p on the PlayStation 5.
Listen, where is Digital Foundry's PC to Xbox comparison?
Exactly.
Huh?
They do every
PlayStation game. Oh, let's compare this to the highest PC ever. This game coming out tomorrow on PC and Xbox. Where is the comparison?
That don't fit Digital Foundry's agenda. What you talking about?
Yeah, it's always an agenda. I have a question.
The title is where first Xbox exclusive game analysis. That's their title. PlayStation 5 had Demon Souls. What did you see that? No, here's our Demon Souls review. You didn't see the first next gen console exclusive, analysis. No, you just saw review.
Because everybody likes an underdog story.
Yeah, that's what it is. I have a question. Do you think the S is holding the Series X back?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think about the X or the S at all, ever. I try my best not to really think about either one of those consoles.
That's in the same situation I am, because the one's because I get what Omar what he was saying is are you expecting too much from Xbox or expectations? To be honest with you, I don't have no expectations because I don't give a fuck because they're not getting my money. I'm getting a PC.
Nah, they're not getting my money either. But the expectation for gaming, bro, because this is how you got.
S.
But that's what I'm saying. No one that's trying to. But that's what I'm saying. Anyone that's trying to move forward in the next generation of gaming, Series S ain't for you, bro. It's the X, and even then, look at what you're getting. But
I told Nick Banks on Twitter, this man posted a picture talking about, yo, God, he tagged a whole bunch of Xbox dudes. Yo, I got a Series S.
That's silly.
Let's go. I'm like, what the fuck are you let's going for?
Why would you do that?
Who is praising anybody getting a Series X? Like, you know what I mean? That's some clown shit. You laughing at that. That's a joke.
Hey, yo, listen.
To me, it's like anybody who buys a Series S, to me, you deserve whatever that console provides for you.
Well, no, but this is the thing. You want the games to do good, because as much as we don't want to look at it in this way, it affects the entire industry, because the industry is only as good as its weakest link.
I don't see.
But hold on, let me ask you something. Hold on.
What they're doing over there?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is Xbox making shitty game affecting PlayStation or Nintendo? No, they're
not directly.
Are doing better than ever right now. Even with Xbox, not fulfilling
that plague is gonna better. That plague is gonna affect it. Game Pass.
That's what I'm saying. Game Pass and shit like that will affect.
It's gonna spread around like COVID. It's gonna spread around.
I got another question for y'all.
Wear your mask.
I got another question for y'all, man. Yo, man, can we just talk about this value that PlayStation Plus is giving us, and just can we just admire that for a second? How PlayStation Plus free games, they really are just giving us the bang for the buck. And
Right.
I really don't know how anyone is not a PlayStation owner, gamer, player.
I'm
Buying.
gonna tell you something right now, Persona, and I
Uh-oh.
hate to cut you off, bro,
Uh-oh.
but
Sick about to get at me.
Nah, not really. But I really want to be clear when I say this. Y'all might want to kind of pause and pump your brakes on celebrating PlayStation for what they're doing.
Uh-oh.
The reason why I say this, and I hate to be a negative Nancy, but this always leads to something else.
What do you mean? Give me an example. Like,
What
so
do you
what's your
I know
thought
what
process?
you're talking about.
What's your give me your
Bad
thought
announcements
process?
coming.
Give me your thought process here with this.
So here's the thing, right? It's great, right? Nothing in life is free, right? Or even remotely close to free, right? And when you start to, I want to say, condition your constituents to getting free things, that's going to be problematic for them. Now, the thing is, maybe it's self-sabotage a little bit. Let me explain to you why. I want to self-sabotage myself out of selling you games. We've already heard from Jim Ryan that they're going to start pushing PS Now really heavy. And I'm looking at things from an awkward perspective, yes, right? And some people might say, oh, yo, Sick, you crazy as fuck. But no, I fully see them, they're going to start pushing this shit the way they're pushing it. You can't even buy Destruction All-Stars. Let's say I don't have PlayStation Plus. How do I get Destruction All-Stars? How?
When it comes
Where is
available,
it?
you'll be able to buy it Tuesday. I think when the store refreshes, it'll be up Tuesday because they had took
Why-
it out
why
of the
can't
store
I-
entirely.
Right,
before.
but why can't I pre-order it?
I don't know, but they said that they said Destruction All Star is gonna be available for 2 months on PS Plus, meaning
No,
that,
like, I get that.
You
I get that.
You have 2 months to download it. So after those 2 months, how would you be able to get it if you can't buy it?
Yo, you know why Chris so funny? Because when somebody else starts talking, he starts talking louder.
No, but
Because-
but he's still right in what he's saying though. He's right in what he's saying, but I have to ask you, why is it that I can't buy this if I want to buy it right now? It could still be free on PlayStation Plus. It could still be free on PlayStation Plus.
You still will be able to buy it. You still will be able to purchase the game.
Yeah, when it comes out on PS Plus, you'll be able to buy the.
So
and you can still buy physical.
only when it releases on PlayStation Plus can I give them money for the game.
I mean,
when have you ever seen that? Ever?
This is you know what I think.
You can't pre-order the game right now.
You know what I think.
What if I'm a person who don't give a shit about PlayStation Plus, and I just want to buy the game?
You can still buy it physical.
But how can
Yeah,
you?
but
You
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Say you could say what if you're a person who don't give a shit about PlayStation Plus but still want to buy the game? You still have to have PlayStation Plus to even play the game.
No.
You still
And
gotta have
I was thinking about that too. So again,
free,
that means you can't buy it. That means there is no way for you to buy it. It's not gonna go on sale because it wouldn't make any sense. You're gonna sell this to somebody who don't have PlayStation Plus, and they still have to get PlayStation Plus anyway. That wouldn't even make any sense. It's an always online game. There is no offline.
There's a single player.
There's a single player mode.
No.
Yeah,
no. It's not a single player mode. It's not it's a tutorial. That's what the single player gonna be, bro.
Yeah.
But I think they use Destruction All Stars just to really push their service of PS Plus. They want to push PS Plus hard. That's why they're going with these incentives like the PlayStation Collection. You're gonna have these Destruction All Star. I think this was more of a plan rather than just something that got delayed. I think they put out the price out there, and then it was like, okay, this is how we gonna get them. We're gonna push PS Plus, delay the joint to February, and here we go, service. Because at the end of the day, like Chris said, to play the game regardless, you still need PS Plus. But now, if you have PS Plus or you're considering it, you will still have to get PS Plus anyway to play it. I don't think this game is going to go on sale. It might in a year or two. It's going to be a free-to-play game that's going to be on PlayStation. But at the end of the day, I think it's just going to be PS Plus only. Just thinking about it, what you're saying, yeah, it's going to be PS Plus only. Like if you want to get it, you got to get PS Plus.
Okay, so the requirement to play Destruction All Star is PlayStation Plus.
Yes.
Yep.
It does
Okay.
not. It does. It does have a single player mode that does not require PlayStation Plus.
Somebody playing Destruction All Star for no
Now,
single player mode.
No, but
Damn, motherfucker.
it does have a
I was gonna
mode.
say,
I'm
I
on their
am too.
website though. It does.
I
It does
don't
have
believe
a
that,
mode.
bro.
now
Listen,
I
hey,
have
listen.
I'm looking at it.
I have
It says
another
they have a single
question.
player
Brink
series.
had a single player mode, bro.
It has a master
You
over.
remember that game on PS3, Brink?
It's got over
Titanfall.
50 single
Titanfall had
player
a
mode events.
single player mode. It's called a tutorial. You go through the stage and learn to play the game. I think they have this stuff where you have to use the in-game, currency to buy like
Yeah.
episodes for the character. I seen something like that.
Well,
But I'm pretty
looking
sure
at
the
their.
stuff that
I'm
you
on
have
the.
that's unlocked already.
Okay, but I'm on the website. It says there's a single player mode with over 50 events that you can play off. You don't have to be online for that. It requires plus if you want to play the online modes, which is what majority of people are going to want to play. But it doesn't require.
Yeah, but if you can't, but
It requires the plus to even download it.
to even have the game, you still need plus to have the game.
No, you can still purchase the game. They are going to sell a physical copy of the game too.
Basically, what's going to happen? They're not.
It is free with plus.
Yeah, it's free with plus, but you cannot technically buy the game until the release date. Like they do that with a couple of games. Like you won't be able to buy the game until the release date, even though you might want to pre-order it.
So I have to ask you guys, right? With the way that they've been doing things, y'all don't feel like they're conditioning people to feel like these games should be on PlayStation Plus?
These games, like what though? Because like if you think that
the games that they're offering. No. The games that they're offering with PlayStation Plus. I'm only talking about what they're offering on PlayStation Plus.
But we are not gonna see big games like this on PlayStation 5, on PlayStation Plus, on PlayStation 5, in the sense of, like, for example, Ratchet and Clank and all that jazz. We're not gonna see that. They already did that with.
Whoa. First of all, I've never said that that's what they're going to do. I said they're conditioning people to get in that mode of feeling like they should get these games with PlayStation Plus.
But specify what games you're speaking on though. You're talking about games like
the games that they have given away on PlayStation Plus. You have Destruction All Stars.
Hold on, let him finish. Hold on.
You have Destruction All Stars. You have Bug Snacks. You have all of the PlayStation Plus games that they've been giving. You had the Man-Eater that they just gave away for free. They gave away Greedfall. They gave away a ton of other different games. The thing is, a lot of people, the way they think is that if I wait long enough, this stuff will come to PlayStation Plus. And they think that way because of the stuff that's coming to PlayStation Plus.
Oh, in that sense. So basically, Game
No,
Pass
it doesn't.
will let him.
No, it doesn't.
I think
Okay,
they'll be on a
well,
case-by-case
let's give it about 2 weeks, and what I want y'all to do is I want y'all to turn around when they have another month of PlayStation Plus, and it's not something considerable, or when another game drops and they say, "Oh, that game should have been on PlayStation Plus," like XYZ game.
Well, they did the same thing with Destruction All Stars last year.
Yeah, but by the way, I'm looking at Amazon right now, and you can pre-order.
I told you
Destruction
you can
All-Stars
you can. I don't.
for
You can.
$69.88.
Yes, you can. GameStop.
But that makes no sense.
I don't think that they're going to push PS. People think they want to push it. I think they're pushing PS Plus just so to be like, yo, you got a PlayStation 5, or it gives you incentive to try and get a PS5. Cause a lot of the stuff that they push you with PS Plus is tied specifically to the PS5.
Right.
Yeah.
They're trying to get people to come quick over because you want the full benefits of PS Plus. You're going to have to get that PS Plus on PS5. So you have the collection. You only can play Destruction All Stars on PS5. So they still had to offer you. The reason why you're getting games like Destruction All Stars is because for those people that have PS Plus on PS5, you got to offer them a game too, right? Like a PlayStation 5 game or something for the month or whatever. You know what I mean? Like the biggest shock to me is the Control Ultimate Edition. That's awful. Is the biggest shock. The other two is not really that shocking, but Control Ultimate Edition.
I think I remember hearing you say that a long time ago.
If I bought Control Ultimate Edition like a month ago or whenever it came out.
Look, I wasn't going to buy it.
I did. I bought
would-
it. I bought it like it had to be like a month ago. So when I
Ooh.
saw it, I
should
was
buy it
looking
on
like,
sale. Yeah.
But
It was like,
I would have been salty, man. I would have been
But
salty.
that's the thing too, though, because when you look at Kina, I think Kina. Me and Bart were talking about this earlier. That might be March PS Plus.
No way. No.
I think that's gonna be a
way.
$40 game like the Pathless. I
No
think that's gonna be a
way.
$40 or $50 game.
see, look at the conversations we are all
right, Sick.
already having.
But see, that's the thing. That's the difference between us, though, Sick. I'm about it, even if it wasn't in PS Plus, the game's getting like I'm excited for Kina. That's getting
I'm not
bought.
I'm not doubting that. I'm not doubting that from you. I'm not doubting that from Bari. I'm not doubting that from Chris Righteous. I know that you guys buy a shit ton of fucking games, so I'm definitely not doubting that from y'all. What I'm saying is, it's something that whether they're trying to or not trying to, they're putting themselves in a position where all of this is going to come and bite them in the ass. Maybe having 1 or 2 months where you giving out a game that hasn't even released, cool. Wrap it up to that. But when you give off the idea that if you wait long enough, this shit will come to PlayStation Plus, people wouldn't mind buying the subscription.
But that's been happening, you know,
That's
to
been
kind
happening
of play
since
devil's
PS4.
advocate. Not even just the PS Plus thing, just in general. A lot of these motherfuckers is cheap anyway, where they're saying, "Oh, you know, that's not worth 60, so I'll wait for a sale. I'll wait for a sale." They've been saying that since last gen. So I think in terms of this,
but as a company, though, this is the problem, though, Persona. As a company, they're instilling this idea into your head. You're not supposed, as far as owning a business, you shouldn't instill that idea of devaluing, you know, the intellectual property that you own. And that's what I feel like they're doing.
But I don't think. Okay, so what are they supposed to do? They need content for PlayStation Plus.
Do they?
Yeah, because that's
Because
how
what?
else they're gonna justify the pay for online.
They're not trying to justify you playing for online. They put that as a tax. They put
Yeah,
that.
indeed.
Remember, in the PS3 era, you didn't pay to play online
I'm
at all.
aware,
Period.
and also
I'm
And
aware
then they
they will
added
always
PS3
blame-
and also
then
in
they
the,
added that shit.
I
in the name
mean,
of the
also in the PS3
I will
era,
always blame
PS Plus,
Xbox for
PSN
that.
got hacked. So like, you know, it's kind of
But at least they improved that. At least when they started charging us, PSN
it
got
improved
greatly
significantly.
improved.
It
PSN
definitely
overall
improved
has
significantly.
look at PSN now. Look at it now, bro. I can't tell you the last time I've been fucking offline because there's been an outage, bro. I can't even tell you the last time that has happened. Not only that, y'all do realize that the way the dashboard works, that motherfucker, you have to be online when you move over to that store icon.
But that's
even though
what
it's
I'm saying.
integrated.
But that's what I'm saying though, Sick. But that's what I'm saying though, Sick. You know, those subtle things that you have to look at and be like, you know, what you're paying for is what you get, right? Because when is the last time PSN was down? And when I say down, I ain't talking about no intermittent BS. I'm talking PSN was down and you could not get on and do nothing.
I'll tell you, it was around Christmas time in 2015. It's last time PSN.
God damn.
5 years ago.
All right.
Oh, you're talking about the Lizard Squad, right?
Lizards,
Yeah,
Squad.
I was playing Killzone, and that's when it was down. I remember that day specifically.
And that's the last time. And that's the last time PSN was down, and you couldn't do nothing, right? You don't think a part of that is attested to us paying for the online?
Well, no,
because
see,
who's
look,
paying?
look, look.
Because the maintenance.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many websites and things like that get shut down because they can't pay the bills?
That's true.
You
That's
see
true. But
what
see,
I'm saying?
I'm not even arguing that. Look, I know what I bought PSN for, and it's a lot different than what y'all bought PSN for. You know what I mean? I got PSN because I love them fucking deals, my nigga. I'm gonna just be honest with you, my nigga.
The deals are good too. Yes,
like them damn PS Plus deals. And that's the reason why I got PS Plus way back in, I think it was like 2009.
12.
It was like 2009.
No,
bro.
it was 12. It was 12. PS Plus wasn't around 2009.
No. They had the PlayStation Plus where you could get the deals. It wasn't attached to playing online or none of that shit though.
Yeah, it was for the free games and
for the deals.
I think it was like
I had PS Plus because I remember you needed PS Plus to get into home beta.
And it was something else because remember.
Oh yeah, home beta. You needed PS Plus, but home,
no, you needed Plus. I was in home beta.
PS Plus,
the beta.
PS Plus gave you like specific merchandise from in home and all that, like for your house.
Yeah. Damn, I miss PS Home, man. That was such a good fuck.
They need to bring.
They shouldn't have got rid of that.
I think it did come out that early though. 'Cause I was in PS Plus since day one.
It did. Lay said 09. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, what Sony need to do is stop throwing shit out there and then abandoning it, because like that's the reason why nobody really wants to invest in anything that they have that's like a recurring service, because they always just jump ship and be like, yeah, fuck this, we out of here, nigga, we done with this shit. But look at the majority of they fucking online games, bro.
But that's because they weren't getting supported.
Hey,
they weren't people weren't supporting them, bro. Like you gotta look at it from both sides with that. Sick. It's
right.
Like I agree and hear your side, and I agree 100%. But
you are absolutely right.
Mag and Planet Side niggas wasn't supporting those games.
If you want people to support your games, then you have to keep supporting your game yourself. You have to give them new and innovative ways to play your game. You can't just give them one game and then be like, hey, this is it, man. You like playing this? Continue playing this like this. Fuck the updates, nigga. We ain't giving you nothing else.
Yeah, but if you try and do that and people still playing it, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to end that side.
But that's the problem. If they stopped abandoning shit, people would have more confidence in investing in shit that they have long term like that, bro. But they like the
they didn't abandon. They didn't abandon.
But PS Plus been around for the longest,
and they've actually evolved it.
No, they evolved PlayStation Plus. I'm talking about the games, because we were just on home. See, y'all merging the topics right now.
No. Home stopped because there was a lot of, at least this is what I think. There was a lot of perverts on home harassing women.
There's a lot of pedophiles and shit.
Yeah, there was a lot of perverts and shit on home harassing women and shit. That's why home pretty much died out. People stopped playing it because there was a lot of weirdos. Because remember in the beginning of home, from the beta to like the first year of home, where you could use voice chat, it was a lot of weirdos on there, bro. Like, yo, it was a lot of weird motherfuckers on there.
Let me tell you something, Persona. They still have something called Rec Room, bro, and that's something where you do the exact same shit, but it's in VR, bro, and it's still around. That ain't the reason. That ain't the reason why they closed it down.
I don't think that's the reason either, because I just think home got too big for PlayStation to handle, and it's just cost them a lot of money for them to keep those servers up like that. And at the time, you wasn't really charging motherfuckers to play online, but you have the big ass, people, a whole bunch of people all the time that you gotta pretty much maintain for them to have a good experience on there. I don't think PlayStation
on top of updating it as well too.
I have a question to Sig. How many people do you expect them to lose if they stop putting games on PlayStation Plus? If they stop offering games for PlayStation Plus, free games.
How many people do I think they would lose?
Yeah.
I don't think they would lose a lot of people at all, because even though these games,
people, they would legit.
No, because a lot of the biggest multiplayer games are popular on PlayStation.
Feel. That's how you feel, buddy.
About the what's called?
Let's be honest. Everybody, the reason why they have Plus might be different here, but outside of here, the main reason is that online.
Yeah,
that's the online.
I'm telling you,
it's the online. It's not the games. It's the online.
I know a lot of people, just casual people that play Call of Duty, Madden, NBA 2K, that don't even know about the free games that go into Plus. They don't even download them.
Yeah. They don't care about
everybody.
They don't care.
They don't care.
But that's not. Here's the thing. I'm not saying that they should get rid of the free games. I'm saying stop conditioning your fans to think that they're gonna receive all your new shit for free, because that shit is gonna backfire when you don't give them something for free. When you don't give them a PlayStation 5 game for free, bro. Like it's a stupid thing for them to do. If you look at let me explain something to you. The one thing that Microsoft got right is that they know how to strategically wean their customers off of shit. do y'all realize they made them pay for a service to get some of the same games that they were getting with Xbox Live Gold, and then they all of a sudden start giving straight boo-boo shit on Xbox Live Gold games with Gold? But they did that because they said, hey, come on over here to Game Pass. You can get 100+ games for
but
just
Sick.
$14.99.
Sick.
PlayStation 5 is new.
Here's the thing with your argument is that not all the games that's being offered on PlayStation Plus are PlayStation games. They are third-party games that PlayStation probably played the right for to put that in there on Plus. This is the first actual PlayStation game that's made in-house that is coming to Plus. You know what I mean? We have November, December, January. Those were in PlayStation quote-unquote made games. This is the first one out of the in 4 months that we had the consoles. I don't think we're going to see something that common where a PlayStation first party games is going to be there right away. And Plus, I don't think so. But the third party stuff, people probably going to assume that
it's cheaper for them to put their own games on there than for them to put third party games on there. So literally, I get your argument, Bari, truly do. But what I'm saying is like, you think the casuals know the difference between a Sony made game, and I have to be honest here, a Sony made game and a third party made game?
Yes. Yeah, I do. I think they do. Because people know that God of War is associated with PlayStation, Horizon Zero Dawn PlayStation, Last of Us PlayStation, Uncharted. They know. They know. I think they do.
So let's make a bet on this. We're gonna ask just a random person. I mean, if y'all want me to do it, I'll call up a random person. And I'll say, hey, guess what?
Tell him that his car insurance is up.
Destruction All-Stars is coming to PlayStation Plus. Oh yeah. Also, Control Ultimate is coming to PlayStation Plus. You really think they're gonna be able to decipher between what's made by PlayStation and what's not?
All they know at that level, they know that the games are coming free to PS Plus.
Exactly.
But when it comes to the distinction to PlayStation exclusives as opposed to everything else, there is a distinction.
There is a distinction, but there's a distinction to you because you have the information. Random people don't have that information. So if the games just stop coming, for like PlayStation 5 or whatever, or just start coming, period, whatever, they're gonna know that. But now they have an expectation that these games should be coming out.
Let's call GameStop and see. Call GameStop if they know. But like, hey, is Control made by PlayStation? See what they say.
But would that be a casual though?
Hell yeah, them GameStop niggas is casual as fuck. What you mean?
Yeah, a lot of GameStop employees are casual, so I know way more than they be talking about.
Them motherfuckers, you walk into them like, hey, so I'm thinking about getting Yeez 8. What you think? Yeah, so on the box it says it's made by Falcom. Hey, nigga, I need you to tell me what you think of the game.
Yeah, most people.
I remember
GameStop niggas don't know shit.
When Guilty Gear XR was coming out, right? It was coming out for the PS3, and I went into the GameStop at the mall, and I was telling the guy, he was like, "Hey, do you have a copy left?" Because I went to another GameStop and they told me that you guys have a copy left of this game Guilty Gear or whatever. He's like, I never heard. He's like, is that a real game? I never heard of it. I'm like, pick that shit up then. Like, why would I just sit here and lie to you and you know what I mean? Why would I say I make up a game?
Well, we'll revisit this conversation in about 6 months, and I guarantee you we'll be having a different conversation.
And the thing is, with Drive Club, PlayStation, you could buy retail and digitally, but they also had a PS Plus version. It was like a GIMP version. It didn't have all the cars and all the tracks and all that stuff. But it was just like a free to play version of Drive Club. If you guys remember that, it was a PS Plus version, and the retail version had remember you could upgrade for like $40 and you get all of the stuff from the cars and all that. When it came to Drive Club, it was kind of different.
I'm about to ask them right now.
I got you. Watch this.
Yo, if it's a girl, ask them for their number. Like, yo, you sound cute. What's your number?
They might not pick
He
up.
won't do a stream. He won't do it live stream.
They won't. They're not gonna pick up.
Pick up, man.
It's 7:45. These niggas not gonna pick up.
He gonna pick up, man. Oh, you going to Queens Gate?
You motherfucking lazy ass niggas. Lazy ass niggas, bro.
Stock went up. They celebrating, bro. They having a pizza party. Yeah.
They did go
I'm
up.
about to call a different one.
I get where you're coming from. I think on PlayStation, like when PS4 came, the offerings wasn't as good as I was.
These niggas is like, yo, lazy ass niggas at GameStop, bro. What the fuck going on here, bro? Like, yo.
Hey, bro, that stock go up. They ain't gonna pick up the phone. What they need to pick up the phone for?
Niggas lazy, bro. That's why GameStop shut down, because they lazy.
Nah, that stock is artificially going up like that.
Hey, how's it going? I was calling because I wanted to know, do you guys have Control in stock?
Control of the game?
Yeah.
Let's see, for what system?
PlayStation. Also, is Control... oh, go ahead.
Okay, I have the Ultimate Edition, but not the Standard, but it's it's $40 total.
Okay, so is Control made by PlayStation, right?
It's not an exclusive PlayStation. No, it's I think it's by 505 Games actually.
Oh, okay.
Yo,
Okay, thanks.
he's wrong.
Appreciate
It's
it.
by fucking Remedy.
Right.
Cut it the fuck out.
Well, 505
published it.
Alright,
They
that
published
nigga
it,
knew
but
his
no,
shit.
it's by Remedy.
He only
nigga.
knew because he had it up on the computer. But
That nigga said, I think it's by 505. Yep.
That's all he saw on the box.
He saw that on the box.
he saw that shit on the computer, bro. He was like 505. Hey yo,
Yeah,
bro.
he tried. Shout out to that dude right there. He tried though. He tried.
Yo, I should call him and be like, let me I'm about to call him and be like, hey, ask them about Miles Morales if I get that on Xbox, see what they say. hey, I low key want to call him and be like, hey, do you guys have Miles Morales for PS5?
Hey,
yeah, is it coming out on Xbox?
Put it on the world's most powerful console.
Hey yo,
Nah, all you gotta do is just call him and ask me, hey man, let me get that Miles Morales. Y'all got Miles Morales for
y'all
Xbox,
put
right?
y'all put a one in the chat if y'all want to see that. I'm about to call him.
I put one.
Yo, I put
Hey,
one
did
in
you
the
guys
chat.
did you guys see that tweet from this random guy saying that why didn't the thumbnail game put Spider-Man on the most powerful console, Xbox?
Why do they respond to those people?
I don't even know why Insomniac continues to respond to these people.
Yo, I keep telling Insomniac, man, these niggas don't care about the games, bro. They just full of shit, man.
Yo, they don't buy no games, bro. Yo,
that's what I'm saying.
Y'all
man.
seen that y'all seen that Capcom god damn boy.
Oh yeah.
We was just talking about that earlier. Low key.
You talking about the financial report?
It's embarrassing to be an Xbox gamer, man.
Man,
I'm sorry.
Don't worry. PlayStation will be there soon. We just need
Yo,
to keep the
you so
conditioning
cynical,
going.
bro. Chill,
Let's just keep the conditioning going.
Chill,
Eventually,
man. You so
eventually,
Yo, Dijon,
PlayStation
what's
will
good,
reach
man?
that peak.
So look,
Yo, this man's sick is cynical.
Hey,
yo, it's funny because PlayStation sold more than Xbox and Switch combined, nigga. Like,
yeah,
why didn't
the Switch at least with the Switch, Capcom could be like, okay, yeah, I can
broke
put
a million.
exclusive game.
Yeah,
And
they broke a million. They could definitely. It's justifiable on Switch.
Well, a lot
don't
of
understand,
came
bro.
out was smaller for the Switch. It was like DMC3 and
and
the Mega Man X collection and all that.
But on Xbox, nothing you put on it, not even a small title, is justifiable. Not at
I got a question.
Yo, them niggas play podcasts.
Why did Kids Move tweet at Supermassive Games to bring Until Dawn to Xbox?
Huh?
Wait,
Did you
Smooth
hear what I
tweeted
said?
at Supermassive Games to bring Until Dawn to Xbox?
Yes.
Yeah, he gonna get his feelings hurt when he
21
realized that
hours,
PlayStation
21 hours
owns it.
ago. Yeah, I guess it's PlayStation owns that IP.
Yeah, he gonna get his feelings hurt when he feels.
But he could play it on Play. He could play like
He has a
got
PlayStation.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't get about Smooth.
Yeah,
not,
he's a
not even
fanboy
just
of
not even
Xbox,
just Smooth
though.
though. It's a lot of these
They
dudes.
just
They
don't-
multi-console owners for what? Like, why are you owning
Because
multiple
they
consoles
have
if you
to
got a
have a
big
PlayStation. Look, that's what you're not understanding, Persona. They have to have a PlayStation. It's not the same the other way around.
But why
PlayStation
own-
fans don't have to have an Xbox.
But why
But for
own all the
what?
consoles to beg for something to come to Xbox? You got a PlayStation, play it there.
Because they are forced to get a PlayStation, bro.
I
If
think
they
he
want to
owns
experience
that
these
game.
games.
Well,
He
listen,
probably
you
owns
gotta
that
buy,
game.
you gotta buy a PlayStation, man.
Exclusive.
Come on, man.
So for exclusive, because they sell. End of story.
Man, listen, bro. Yo.
When they just mad about Sony charging $70 for PlayStation games, or they want these games to come over to Xbox?
I
Y'all
was
really
just
want them to
talking
come
about
over there
that,
to be
too.
$70?
They listen. They'll buy them. They'll buy
put
them.
that tweet up, Persona, man. I told
What
yo
tweet?
Xbox dude, man. Listen, they are the best reality warpers we ever seen. If you guys think that Marvel is and DC fake, it is not fake.
What tweet you talking about, bro?
Go to Discord. I DM you on Discord. I slip in your DMs. You know what I mean? Wrote you a nice little cute note and put that tweet up.
Oh,
on.
that's right. I got you.
Yo, these Xbox dudes is crazy, dog. They are crazy. Yeah. Yo, they not loyal. Who's made that song? Chris Brown? These hoes.
These
hoes
hoes ain't loyal. Unfortunate that the medium isn't scoring well. Bluebird has struggled to win over most critics in their horror genre.
Yeah. You
Gameplay
working
and
about the
story
critic.
are super important. People keep asking Xbox to buy the studio. I hear Xbox has bigger and more diverse plans in mind. But why?
What?
No, but
Wait,
why?
wait. What?
Hey, who's saying that?
I'm sorry, Persona.
wrote that?
What?
I mean,
Yeah, can you repeat that because I didn't follow it?
unfortunate that the medium isn't scoring well. Bluebird has struggled to win over most critics in their horror genre. Gameplay and stories are super important. People keep asking Xbox to buy this studio. I hear Xbox has bigger and more diverse plans in mind.
Okay.
I don't understand why does the score, like, as much as we all crack jokes about the medium score and how it, what Digital Foundry is saying, that all that is just jokes. Why would that stuff really affect anybody,
Hold
like,
on,
at
Persona.
its core?
Ignore everything on the first paragraph. Ignore that shit. Okay, a disappointing game came out for Xbox, right? Ignore the first paragraph.
Okay.
This is what they always do on Xbox.
Yo, why do this nigga sound like PR for fucking Microsoft, dog?
Yeah, exactly. Yo, I hear Xbox has bigger and more diverse plans in mind.
Diverse.
Listen, bro.
What does that even mean?
Listen, it's bullshit. It's bullshit sick. This is what they tell their fan base when it's a disappointing game or a lackluster game come out. Always think about the unknown, the future. There's a bigger,
I'm more excited for what we didn't see.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Who wrote that? Who wrote that?
Colt Eastwood.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
It's always a bigger scheme in the back. We got
Always
a
something
70
better.
rated game. Don't worry about that. Y'all hear bigger plans is coming.
There's always something in the background to wait for.
Acted like this.
Yo, bro, trust me today. If
conditioning
y'all
the
listen to
people.
playing the Xbox today, you're gonna hear the same exact quote, just differently. You're gonna hear that shit tonight. Trust me.
Where?
This how they think. It's how Xbox gamers think, man. It's always
Can
the
you,
bigger.
can you imagine if PlayStation acted like this? We would be destroying the fuck out of them. Don't you care about the consumer? Don't you care about your own self? Like you're the person buying the fucking game. Don't you want your amusement to be at least fun or enjoyable?
Let's say Destruction All Stars when it comes out, the servers are bad, the gameplay is not good. Yo, how it gonna look? It's like, yo, I'm coming on Twitter. It's like, yo, Destruction All Stars might not be good, guys. But yo, there's bigger plans coming in the future. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about
tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
We got more acquisitions on the way.
Yes, bro. Instead of talking about the game and how you feel and all that stuff, they like to switch it up and change the conversation. Because the conversation is not going to be about the medium in this tweet. It's going to be about, oh, what you heard about what's coming. That's what the conversation is going to be. That's what I say.
This is the thing with PlayStation. There are games that do come to PlayStation that aren't spectacular games. The problem is when you're only getting these type of games, it puts a spotlight on it even worse, and that's the problem.
I was gonna say, that's all Xbox is used to getting, so that's
They're
why they
not
always
getting
the butt of the
quality.
jokes.
They always want to bring up golf, like, oh, look at Golfball has a 60-something on Metacritic, but they fucking ignore
FC Violet, head ass. Talk to your peoples, Omar. Dude talking about FC. Dude talking about Godfall.
He literally said that what's called that CD Projekt Red over Insomniac games. I was like, okay, yeah, you do you, FC.
Never mind that. This man talking about Godfall. Ain't played the game. Nothing.
Ain't played it.
Yeah. Hey, yo,
that's the difference, though. You ever notice that's the difference between us and them, right? Like, we could talk about their games because we done played that trash. You know what I'm saying? The games that they talk about is all based on other people's opinions. And if they only knew, nigga, Godfall is that shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you niggas say.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you niggas say.
But
that's the reason why I
played
said
the game, though, bro. That's like they ain't played the game.
But that's the reason why I even made the statement about the medium, man. I don't care about the reviews, bro. I'll play that shit and see for myself.
You're gonna play that game. I know you.
Yeah, for sure.
You play your game.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna leave a game on the table because I want to fight an imaginary fucking console war, nigga. I just think them niggas is funny. That's all. That's all.
Eric,
they sit and talk about games all day, but they don't play no games, bro.
Eric the Beard said, any of you guys find it concerning that Xbox's answer is to just want Microsoft to buy everything? It's not good for the industry, but they want it just for the W. Yeah, that's the sad part, because that's true. They really just want a W.
Can I save y'all some like, you know, heartache and pain?
Sure.
They can't buy up everything.
They can't.
The reason why Microsoft, why they got broken up as a company, was for that exact reason. There are laws in place that won't allow them to just suck up everything in the fucking industry.
To prevent a monopoly.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I laugh when, again, people get upset about the most weird shit. And at the end of the day, that's one of the main reasons why Bethesda games aren't going to be exclusive. Watch what I tell you.
Yeah, at least the bigger titles.
Because what they can say, if it ever comes down to it, is, hey, yeah, we own this studio, but you got to remember, they didn't just buy the studio, they bought the publishing company.
Yeah.
That owns all of these studios. It's not just a developer acquisition. They bought up the entire structure, nigga. Yeah. So I'm telling you, if it ever came to an argument, they could say, no, everything is everywhere. But again, I wouldn't trust Bethesda games at all.
Yeah,
I wouldn't trust them at all.
I wasn't trusting Bethesda games prior to this, so.
Because they're going to purposely gimp the PlayStation versions of the games.
Of course.
Even their deal with EA, we saw them gimp a version of a PS4 title.
They gimped the Squadrons update, PS5 update.
Star Wars.
And Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. They gimped that version too.
So, trust me, y'all ain't got nothing to worry about with these fucking games, bro. Nope. Let me tell you, my interest in PlayStation maybe buying Konami or Square, or either purchasing the IPs from Konami or Square, is only because, and I say only because, I don't want to see any other entity buy them up. Because let's say it's not even Microsoft. Let's say fucking, y'all got to remember, Google, Amazon, and Facebook are all threats.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, that's true.
They definitely are.
Yeah.
And they have money to
or even Sega. Like I don't even want Sega to be bought up by like any of those.
Yeah, I don't
know what's going on with Sega.
Did you guys
Although Sega been on some shady Xbox stench shit anyway.
There's executives that were ex-executives at Xbox that now works at Sega.
That's why they got
Trust
that
me.
Xbox stench all over.
I just think it's that one studio that's been doing it, but majority of the Sega titles has been like the Valkyria Chronicles, the Personas. They're not really touching Xbox like that.
Yeah.
Yakuza is the only.
Give it up on Sega, bro.
Yeah,
Microsoft got them in the bag, bro.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
It's gonna
I'm
be
waiting for that announcement to come out.
And you know what's
It's
crazy?
gonna be an executive chokehold for that. Again,
Yeah.
what y'all don't understand is the game that Xbox plays is bigger than I just want to buy you, because people think they just go throw money. No, they let people go from their company, and those people get hired by the company that they're looking or have an interest in. That shit is done from the inside out. They build relationship, they establish deeper relationships through the contacts that they have at these companies. That's why these people come out and say, yeah, man, we had such a long history. Look at the people who worked at fucking Xbox that worked at Bethesda.
So you think Sega is gone?
Oh, Sega's done.
Yeah,
Sega's done, bro.
Yeah, they're
Nah, Sega's done, bro. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's just time. It's just gonna be a time for them to announce that they actually own Sega, bro.
Yeah, I think they're
or
waiting,
that they're
waiting.
joining. Yeah,
they're waiting on this. They're waiting on this Bethesda deal, the ink to dry on that in the summer. We'll probably get that Sega. We'll probably get that. We'll probably get that Sega. We'll probably get that Sega announcement in like the fall.
We're gonna get an announcement from Atlas where Persona 5 is gonna finally hit other platforms.
Yeah, I'm waiting on it. That's definitely coming.
Yeah,
that's definitely coming. That's coming. That's coming.
That's a problem.
It's not a problem. I mean, it's business at the end of the day. I mean, you may not like the business that's being done, but that's just what it is.
Well, my only thing is that Xbox dudes don't play those games. So
my issue is the quality control, in the sense of Xbox don't care about what their the companies that they are working with or teamed up with put out games. They don't. I don't believe now that they test their games. How can you allow your game to, like, I just read a report that a 30 card can't even run the medium at 60 FPS with ray tracing off.
That's bullshit. Because I saw somebody playing the medium on a PC and that shit was running at 60.
Yo, Star Guardian made a good point. He said, I noticed. Star Guardian made a good point. He said, I noticed that after the announcement of Phantasy Star Online 2 going to the West on Xbox, the writing was on the wall then. Yeah, that's why I knew it as well, because...
Nah, it's deeper than that.
No, it is deeper than that, but PSO going to Xbox over PlayStation? Fuck.
Yeah, because the game was
in the West.
In the West, I mean, like, fuck out.
Yeah.
That's
Japan.
insane.
It was already on.
Yeah, it's on PlayStation in Japan.
Yep. I already knew from there.
With the Yakuza, I think the Yakuza is the deal breaker.
You know what though? I'm gonna tell y'all this. I understand Sony's stance on this a little bit, right? Because it's clear that Microsoft gave them money to make this happen. That's the way all of this happened.
Right.
Sony ain't trying to do that no more. I think Sony felt slighted after they decided to take the Yakuza games.
When you look at it, their games sell way better on PlayStation.
I mean, it doesn't really matter about that. Again, they gave them money up front. So maybe that money up front was more than they would expect to actually get from the sales on Xbox. So it's different variables that you got to look at. But what I've noticed about Sony is Sony has pulled away from a lot of things, bro. Because they like, yo, why am I investing into making this popular just for somebody else? Like, I think Sony felt salty all the way back to the Ninja Theory acquisition. Because Ninja Theory, they made it very clear that they did not want to be acquired.
Yeah, because I find it weird.
And then they sold out to Microsoft.
I'm sure if PlayStation went to Ninja Theory with a check, like, yo, come through. And they probably said no, but to go to Xbox, that's some scumbag shit. Because your shit came on PlayStation. PlayStation gave you that chance. And
well, you got to remember,
you played PlayStation fans with the we stand by our our independence, and we got to use our own conference room as a mocap station. All this bullshit.
Anyway, she is a fake ass Nariko anyway. fuck that character, fuck Ninja Theory. They can go and die.
Some snake. Ninja Theory did some snake shit. I didn't. Ever since then, I lost all respect for Ninja Theory when they did that. Because that's some scumbag shit.
I'm just mainly afraid about Atlas. Like, you know, like if they get purchased by a fucking Xbox, like.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. Them Xbox dudes not playing none of these old school Final Fantasy games.
Saying.
They're not playing
They're
Yakuza.
not playing
When these games come, when those Persona games get on there, they're not gonna play that either.
Hey, exactly. Then Persona games are done for at that point. If Microsoft owns them.
Yeah. I mean, listen.
Exactly
At this, you know what it is, man. For me, at this point, if that stuff happens, it happens. Because you know where your these people know where their fan base is.
Yeah.
But they still do what they do.
In Japan.
Yakuza games were made popular on PlayStation.
But they don't. Look at
Final Fantasy games made popular on PlayStation. Like at Persona games, PlayStation.
But
you want to do what you do?
Not necessarily. I mean, you got the Shin Megami Tensei.
That's some
series
real niche shit though.
Yeah, I mean, but no.
A lot of these
they have Persona games on Nintendo as well.
No, they had Nintendo. I'm talking like between Xbox and PlayStation though.
Oh yeah,
and how
there's no reason.
A lot of these series wouldn't have gotten to the number in the franchise that they're at if they were only on Xbox. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
None of the mainline Personas have been on Nintendo. It's just the spin-offs that have been on Nintendo.
No. They had the spin-offs and they had the Shin Megami Tensei series as well.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong,
Shin Megami Tensei,
I know Shin Megami Tensei was on PlayStation as well, so I know somebody is gonna hit me with that.
Started on PlayStation.
But I'm gonna just say it like this: regardless of the fact, Sega is gone, bro. Sega's gone.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Sony has something big in the works as well, right?
What do you
Let
mean?
me preface this by saying
this is the only thing
that is
matters,
pure
though.
speculation.
Yeah,
I want to preface it by saying that this is pure speculation, right?
What's the speculation?
But I feel like Sony has something very big in the works. That's the reason why Microsoft is scrambling.
Like what? Give me what do you think is in the works?
I think they're gonna come out with some acquisitions that nobody had any fucking clue of. And my thing is, man, I fucking swallowed some spit. That shit went down the wrong pipe, bro. I'm trying to recover. Anyway,
Go drink some water and come back.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So y'all niggas tripping, bro.
Oh, literally.
Okay. All right, so my thing is, I don't really care about Sony doing acquisitions, honestly, because I feel like their studios are strong enough to stand on their feet that they have already.
The only acquisition I care about, like at this point, that I really want PlayStation to solidify, if anything, if shit hit the fan, it's just Square. It's just Square Enix.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like I'm talking like big boy acquisition, like Square. Like I would want Square under PlayStation because that would propel them so much. So in terms of Square is already amazing, but being under that PlayStation umbrella, that would really, oh my god, man.
If PlayStation ever bought Square, right? Hypothetically, that happens, right? I will buy a Series X or S. Like I will buy that. I will live stream and I will smash that shit like live stream. Dog.
Hey yo,
that would be the most interesting. Smash. Hey, if it happened, I don't give a fuck. I will waste $400-$500 because I don't give a fuck about Xbox. I don't care about Xbox now, but that's solidified right there. You're done. You're over.
Yeah.
Fuck Square Enix.
Yo, Square is like the only one that matters to me, man. Like that's all I really want to know.
Like Arc System works, yo, I'll be super happy.
Arc System would be a good one as well. Yeah.
Do you think PlayStation should stop with the timed exclusive deals and instead let me make my point first, and instead put that energy into acquisition of making a full exclusivity, or just creating own IPs?
No.
It's more risk when buying companies, because just because you buy them don't mean that they're going to make something great or they're going to do well. right? From an exclusive standpoint, and at that point, you own that debt, meaning you own what you spent for them. You own what you spent, to actually make whatever IPs that they were making. You own all of that debt. Whereas if I just do a deal with you, our beginning and our end is whatever we made the deal for.
So, in your opinion, Sony didn't believe that Final Fantasy VII Remake would do well?
No,
I don't believe that at all.
You're always going to need third-party deals that would entice people to come over to play on your platform, because not every development studio or publisher wants to be bought. You know what I'm saying? PlayStation is going to buy Call of Duty, but what they're going to do, they're going to have some type of exclusive deal over there to put people on their platform. They're not going to buy Activision. You know what I mean? Like
Capcom, Worldwide Studios should buy Capcom, bro.
I think Capcom would be a good one too.
Capcom wouldn't be a bad choice either.
That'd be a good choice too.
That would be a great choice.
Capcom, Square Enix.
Akumu, she made a good point. She said people need to look at Tencent because they will be purchasing a company, not a small one. Yeah, Tencent is definitely they in the market right now looking to buy something big. I can see Tencent actually buying Take-Two.
They dropping bags right now.
Tencent got Take-Two money. They can afford it. Tencent can afford it.
Tencent going to get exposed one day in the gaming industry that they were scammers, like them Indian scammers. Somebody's going to expose them very, very soon. Trust me. Watch.
Nah, they not going to buy Take-Two. I don't think. First of all, I don't think Take-Two would sell to them anyway, because Take-Two is doing phenomenally.
Yes, Take-Two definitely don't need the money.
There was a rumor of an hostile takeover by Tencent on Take-Two.
What?
There was a rumor of a hostile takeover.
Yeah, I've been seeing that too.
Yo, that's that VGP talk, bruh. I'm kidding.
Tencent just bought shares for the developers that did Vampire and other games.
They bought shares for Don't Nod. Okay.
Listen, first of all,
so Tencent is moving.
When it comes to this stock buying shit, right? You're only gonna put up a certain amount of your company to be bought, for shares to be bought out of that company, right? If they stupid enough to give them motherfuckers some sort of a majority share where they could possibly do a hostile takeover, that would be on them, right? A lot of companies go to Tencent because why do y'all think? I just want to ask to see if we on the same think pattern. Why do a lot of people go to Tencent to get?
They want the money.
They want the financial backing.
Yeah, the financial backing. That's why Bungie went. They fronted Bungie $100 million to make a game.
But
now, let me break it down to you, right? They go to Tencent because Tencent, they not in this whole console war race or nothing like that, and whatever they do can still continue to be what?
Profitable.
No. Independent.
Can still continue to be what?
Independent.
Can still continue to be what? Come on, you guys, you're almost there. I know you can get it.
Sold at a profit? I don't know.
Can still continue to
everywhere.
Be multi-plat.
Exclusive, not exclusive. Multi-plat.
Got you. So they making money. They pulling the money from everywhere.
So they don't have to take sides.
Like Platinum Games.
They don't have to take sides.
Because they did a deal with Platinum Games did a deal with Tencent, like they have some type of special deal.
But Platinum Games,
but they're not bought though.
That nigga that's over Platinum Games, he talk too much, bro. Sometimes he should.
Shit, we still waiting on Babylon. They need to hurry the fuck up and finish that before they start talking.
So they're
Babylon
talking
Falls,
about Tencent buying what company?
That was my last year, like someone.
Tencent don't really buy these companies.
They just finance. They don't.
They just send them some money to make a game.
They just get like a minority
stake
into their company.
I don't see the U.S. government allowing a Chinese company to buy.
The U.S. government can't stop them.
Well, what I'm saying is like they can actually.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
Give me the scenario.
All right.
Give me the scenario.
The U.S. government told Google. They could no longer let Huawei use their operating system. No.
Okay.
I mean, they literally shut them out of the U.S. market. So the U.S. government can block these deals if they choose to.
I don't think they're going to do that.
They can't. Who do you guys think work with Fortnite and own a great stake in Epic? Same people that y'all talking about right now. When the government was fucking with Tencent, what didn't they fuck with?
Epic. Tencent.
Again, the government can do a lot. Trust me. Trump has taught me a lot about what the government can and cannot do. This nigga has opened my eyes to things that I would have never known that is even possible, nigga. But I digress, and this is back to video games. Tencent, they got this. They got a little bit of money up in here. You know what I mean?
Glorious War made a good point. Companies partner with Tencent for access to China. Facts. It's a very, very big, lucrative market out there in China.
Yeah, there's those data wars, data selling off, and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely.
Yeah, but that same stuff is happening
being
right
able
here
to
at
sell
home.
a game in China.
Yeah, of course.
That's 2.5
China
billion people, man. That's the
Didn't
possibilities
China buy like
are
2
endless.
states?
Huh?
They bought like 2 states over here. China.
What?
Didn't they buy like North Carolina or some shit like that?
What?
No, I don't know about that.
You can't buy no states in America. What are you
China
talking about?
owns so much of our debt, bro. Like they own a large majority of our debt, dog. Don't get me wrong. A lot of our debt is ours alone, but they own a lot of our debt, bro.
Well, they bought the bonds, so they have the bonds. They bought a lot. China bought a lot of bonds in America, which the bonds being debt. Yes. But yo, listen, this is a great show. Really good conversations.
Where you gotta go?
Fuck you mean where I gotta go?
You gotta play medium. Come
What
on.
you mean, bro? I ain't playing no medium, bro. I'm about to.
You gotta play that
play some.
medium.
I'm about to play some Destiny, man.
Gotta go, bro.
Hey, man.
Wait. What happened? I thought you stopped Destiny.
Yeah, so we're gonna get into the outros, man.
He ain't never stopped playing that.
Nah, I'm off and on it, you know, because I can't play COD. You know, Destiny better than COD.
Why you can't play COD, bro? You can play COD. Just turn it on.
Nah, I can't play that dog
PlayStation
shit,
ain't
man.
stopping you from playing COD, dog.
Nah, that COD is dog shit. That's why I call it Cold War. That shit is cancer, man. I can't play that. I cannot play that, man. That shit is terrible.
I know. Jay Barry that canceled it. Jay Barry like, fuck this shit, nigga.
I delete that joint, bro. I can't do no more, man. Can't do it.
I'm done with that.
Do y'all think enough people gonna actually leave that game that they gonna start?
You know what it is? I think a lot of people stop playing COD because really and truly, it's hard. It's hard to get in the games. It's still getting in games, but it's not getting in as fast as Call of Duty game. You know what I mean? You boot up a Call of Duty game, instant you in the game. These last two cons, bro, you be getting these late ass games. Then they start up a new lobby, and that lobby's still a late ass game. It's the weirdest thing in the world. Like, I don't think people is playing as much. And they expand the lobby every game, but it's sometimes you will see the same person.
And then having skill-based matchmaking and all that shit, it's an L, bro. But Chris, give us your outro, bro.
Yo, where you going, Persona?
Yo, my bad. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here.
Yo, what you gonna do?
Hey, what you mean what I'm gonna do, bro? I'm about to go chill, man.
It ain't time to go. You trying to leave us here.
Yeah, I didn't realize the time. Yeah, I'm about to be on Planet Xbox.
He doesn't have. He don't got no work tomorrow. His birthday is tomorrow.
I do work tomorrow. What the fuck are you talking about? I do work. I work
off.
tomorrow.
He told me he's gonna be off tomorrow.
Nah, I didn't take off. I'm gonna be in because there's a lot of shit going on at work that I gotta deal with.
Man, they told that nigga that his PTO was rejected.
Nah, listen, like I work from home, so I just shut that goddamn laptop off and done. But nah,
rejected.
Nah, it's a lot of shit going on at work. I really didn't take the day. Plus, I'm only turning 29. When I turn 30, that's when I'm really like go travel out the country and do shit like that. So
nigga about to go travel out the country and get COVID, nigga.
Nah, I'm about to get that shot, nigga. Be done with it.
Hey, niggas is rushing to get that shot. I'm seeing too many people dying, bro. I think I'm a little skeptical.
I ain't rushing. I'm American. Hey, yo, Omar, let's get that outro out the way, buddy.
Goodbye. They know where I am. I show it to the panel. Hit that like button. And also happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Yo, Link, man, outros, man. You be doing podcasts at work. What kind of job you do?
I work at Verizon, but I was on a break, I think.
That motherfucker be having niggas on hold. He be like, hey, yo, hold up. Hold on. Please hold. I just want to do something real quick. Hey, yo, Xbox.
You work in the store or you the work?
I work in the store, but my store is closed right now because of COVID. We open back up on the 30th. So we've been closed for about 7 days.
So y'all niggas just in there receiving packages then?
I ain't in the store. I'm at the house.
At the house.
I'm at the house. Yeah, man. Happy birthday.
Yo, it'd be some fun.
Good stream, good podcast, you know.
Hey, yo, real talk. My birthday tomorrow. I appreciate that. Real talk. It'd be some fine ass chicks that be coming in them phone stores too, right?
Oh hell, oh man, you don't even want to know.
You got the new iPhone?
Oh yeah.
Hey yo,
a lot of those. Definitely get my share of those. Yeah.
But you live in Alabama. I don't want to say where you at, but you live in
Alabama.
I ain't want to say where you is. You live in Alabama, man. That's a lot of
sir.
Backwards ass motherfuckers out there, bro.
It is.
I don't know, man. The good looks, the ugly ratio might be out of balance. But yo, sick, man. Your outro, bro.
Yes, sir. Man, I don't even know how to do these things, man. But I mean, we out of here, man. Oh, nigga, I bought two shares of that AMC, nigga, because I'm trying to see that shit fly out like that GameStop. Aurora Cannabis. Don't forget that name, man.
Aurora Cannabis.
Aurora Cannabis, nigga. I bought 5 shares of that. Nigga, I bought 10 shares of X-Cure.
Yo, sick. I want to probably this weekend. I want to pick your brain on some stuff with like stocks and shit like that. Real talk. I want to pick your brain on some stuff.
Yes, sir, man. I'm watching money go up right now, even though the market is closed.
Yeah, I want to pick your brain on some of that stuff. Real talk. We definitely got to talk.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Sick, man. The other half of What's Up PlayStation Podcast this Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Barry, man, give a shout out, man.
Yo, I'm podcast touring today. I forgot that I was going to be on my man Brap, Basement Radio Arcades. I'm going to be on there. Listen, man. Yo, y'all got some podcast. Yeah, y'all got some podcast at 9. Yeah, y'all need to put your podcast early in the day, brother. I'm getting older, man. I can't be doing these podcasts at 9 o'clock.
Ain't you about to be 40? Yeah, you old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 39. Like old.
Nah, man. I'm 30 young, 36 young. You know what I mean?
Nah, nigga, you 36 old.
You know what's crazy? This is the first day in a long time where I didn't play a single video game, bro.
It would be like that, man. It'd be like that.
Nah, I had some other shit I had to do.
Nah, good show though, man. Definitely interesting topic. Yo, this Saturday gonna be really good. Gonna have my man Sick Humor.
Facts.
What's the PlayStation Podcast? It's only right. First guest on the show.
Facts.
It's gonna be a good one, man. Can't wait for that, yo. But that's pretty much it, man.
Yo, G Junior said I'm up $12,000 on the shrimp stock. Hey, yo, let me know what that shrimp stock is, Gotti. You feel me? I'll invest in some shrimp. I love shrimp. You feel me?
Hey, man, get in on that Nokia, bro. Get in on that Nokia while it's cheap, bro. That shit like $5, almost $6. Yeah. Not Sony. Microsoft sold them off, bro. They sold them off to a different holding company, bro. So yeah,
$5 billion or something like that a couple of years ago.
Yeah, they spent a grip $7.2 billion.
Yeah.
Yo, Xbox be making some bad purchases on shit, bro. Jesus. Let's hope this Bethesda one ain't a bad purchase.
Minecraft, man, that was the best purchase.
Yes, hey man, get in on that Sony stock before that shit go to shooting back up. Because right after they had that conference call on the 3rd, nigga. All right.
Things with Nokia, I don't see that growing though.
Yeah, for some reason I don't see Nokia growing any either.
Facts. I'm gonna talk to y'all when that shit shoot up at least $100. I'm gonna talk to y'all
I'll definitely give me message me message me a couple of stocks you think that people should look at, and I'm gonna do some research on them and look at them.
Oh, word, man, I'm in there. I'm in there like swimwear, bro.
So message me the stocks so I could look at them and I throw some money at them. Yo, man, listen, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Yo, man, we had almost like 100 people in here. Appreciate that. Appreciate the supports. Appreciate, it's It was a good show today, man. I was hyped to do this show too, man. I couldn't wait. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all the super chats as well. Thank you guys so much. Round of applause for everybody in the chat, man. Round of applause. Round of applause. Big round of applause, man. Appreciate y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the content. Stock market, where it's at. That's why Trump want them taxes low. Hey, yo, that's a fact, though, because you definitely got to pay a shit ton of taxes on them stocks that you get. But, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all.
3.4 PS5s in the first 4 weeks.
How many?
3.4 million PS5s in the first 4 weeks, man.
I mean, it's PlayStation, you know? It don't get no better than PlayStation.
I am finally getting my PlayStation next week, hopefully.
That's good. Don't forget the Naked brand stock.
The who?
What?
What? The
Stock?
wait? The what?
He said the Naked brand stock.
I'm
gonna have to do some research on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research, Slink, and I'll might have to
Hold on, let me pull them up real quick. NAKD. Let me take a look.
Look at it.
Oh
look at it.
shit!
Look at it real quick.
Okay, so they up and they cheap right now.
How much?
They're like
$1.38.
Well, what is the
about 25 shares?
Well, the markets is closed right now, so you ain't gonna really see no movement until tomorrow. You know, once they open. But let me just check I'm gonna check the history on them. They look fairly new, bruh.
Yeah,
I don't see any data or any history before.
Yo, you trying to get us to invest in your company, Slink? What's good, bro?
31st, 2018.
Man, trying to get us to invest in this company.
You know what? Let me see what type of role. Oh well, they've been going up. They ain't been going down. I mean, but they haven't had a lot of real movement.
Oh,
But I got to do some actual research on them just so I can figure out exactly what they've been doing. And,
yeah, you can put in a bid while stock market's closed. Yeah.
Yeah.
You use Webull
No. You can put in a bid, but the thing is, nothing is going to be realized until the market's open. So you can do whatever you want overnight.
Yep.
Ain't shit gonna happen until the morning.
Webull. I'm moving to.
Webull is very good, and they have a desktop app that's really, really good.
I'm looking at this one called M1 Finance. And then the other one is TD Ameritrade.
I mean, to be honest with you, it doesn't matter what you do it through. I mean, you getting the same shit.
Yeah.
It's what you feel more comfortable with.
This M1 Finance one, it's got like macros and shit you can set up, and the ETFs and the index funds that you can invest in is the way it's set up is just better. I was watching this guy on YouTube. I forgot his name. What the hell is his name? I forgot his name. But he's like an accountant, and he'd be putting out some good information. Yo, man, one day I might one day start doing like videos like that, talking about like financial freedom and shit. We'll see.
Yeah, they looking like they had
NAKD though. I'm gonna look that stock up, Slick. NAKD.
You can get them for 221, but they bidding. Yeah, the bidding is at 210. I mean, if you want to pick them up, but again, I'm looking at what that shit was realized at.
Yo, Star Guardian, it sound like you know a lot about you might have to come through on the. Yeah, I might do like a stocks and trade stocks and like financial freedom podcast and get some people on to talk about some different shit. Sick, I would definitely want you there, Barry. There. Star Guardian, you sound like you know what you talking about.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. This ain't gonna be for any Xbox people. So if y'all in there, y'all might want to get the fuck out because we know y'all don't like investing in shit. So
hey yo,
hey
yo, before we get up out of here, yo, Sick, I was watching your podcast yesterday while I was studying. Yo, man, I had to keep muting it because I kept laughing while I was studying. Because the nigga said,
"Yo,
wait,
like who is this dude? Like who is this guy?"
the dude on the show said, not the older dude, the first black dude with the Christmas tree and all that shit.
You talking about the Eddie P? I think that's his name.
The dude said, "I don't participate in the console war, but I think Xbox is." I'm like, wait a second. What? I think Xbox is not as good and all this other shit either. I'm like, what?
participate in the console war, but everything they say pertains to console war.
Exactly.
Listen, yo, I'm gonna do a podcast on this too, but this is just a snippet. Yo, I'm sick of you people that get on Twitter and complain and make these tweets and posts about fanboys and console war. It's like you're obsessed because
but they're no better than what they talk about.
That's what I'm saying though. You hate the console war, but you're always in a tweet about it. You always tweeting about fanboy this, fanboys doing this, fanboys doing that, console war this, console war that. You guys make me sick. If you don't like it, stop talking about it. Stop paying attention to it. No one that hates being a part of that stuff is always talking about it. Is always making tweets about fanboys and fanboys being this and fanboys being that. Then go the fuck away. Go away.
What I love is this. We don't die, we multiply. I fucking die.
Oh, yo, when he said that, when that older dude said that, I had to cut. I ain't gonna lie, sick. I had to cut the stream off because I was like, yo, I had to leave it for a minute because I was like, yo, I can't watch this and study because I can't focus.
Low key, I think something wrong with dude, man. I'm gonna be real with you. I think he has some sort of like he might have some like minor autism or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, when I came to that realization, it wasn't even fun no more. I was like, yeah, it's about time to get the fuck up out of here. You can tell something is up with him, bro. Damn. Something is up with him. It's not normal, bro. This man, he got to be at least in his late 50s, bro.
Jesus, man. Yeah, when I get 50 years old, y'all niggas ain't seeing me on Twitter. I'm just gonna be playing my games, chilling, bro.
Yo,
about what niggas. No, listen. 50 years old. I'm enjoying the rest of my life at that point, man. I don't give a fuck if you buy an Xbox or a PlayStation. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm just trying to play games, bro. Like, no podcast or nothing. 50 years old, I ain't doing no podcast. Fuck out of here, yo. I'm just playing games and that's it.
That's big facts.
But, yo, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, Corey, for the happy birthday, man. I appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time. We out. Peace.